Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
.58 degrees and sunny in Philadelphia. Moments away from the opening kickoff. Down to the field, Tony Siragusa. Goose.
Thanks, Kenny. You know what? Philadelphia's offense has struggled early in all the games they've played so far. They got LaShawn McCoy and Darren Sproles. These two guys are huge weapons. The way to get this offense going is you need to get these two guys into space with short passes and screens. If you can get these guys on the edge or in the secondary, that's where they can create some havoc. Let's see if they can get that done today.
All right, Goose, a look at Jeff Fisher, who began his coaching career here in Philadelphia back in 1986 under Buddy Ryan with the Eagles. Chip Kelly's Eagles tied atop the NFC East at 3-1 with the Dallas Cowboys. Rams have won the toss, will receive. Cody Parkey gets things started. Benny Cunningham back deep for the Rams, who will start at their 20-yard line, let out onto the field by Austin Davis, who will make his third NFL start, and Jeff Fisher named him the starter for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, kind of hard not to when you see that graphic jump out at your screen. And we had an opportunity to see Austin Davis play his last game out against the Dallas Cowboys, and I think one of the things you'll enjoy is his emotion with the game. It was fun to watch how excited he is to have this opportunity.
Sam Bradford out for the year. Sean Hill started week 1. Replaced in the second half after suffering a thigh injury, and now it is Davis's job. Zach Stacy in the backfield. 3 tight ends on the field for the Rams. Davis looking to throw on first down. Jared Cook, the intended receiver.
And we may see a little bit more of a bigger lineup for the St. Louis Rams today. They're going to lean on those tight ends, those big wide receivers. They think that that will simplify this Philadelphia defense. And I think right there, the one thing they don't want to do is come out and play really, really conservative. They've got to get Tavon Austin involved in this game, get some big plays down the field. Look for them to be a little bit more aggressive with Austin Davis at the start.
Tavon Austin missed the Dallas game 2 weeks ago with a knee injury. Again, 3 tight ends on 2nd and 10. Off the play action, Davis throws, and the pass is high. This time looking for Brian Quick. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Rams.
That's the situation you can get into if you come out and you're a little bit aggressive. You get into those 3rd and long situations, and there's been a lot of talk about the offensive woes, but I really think that this Philadelphia Eagles defense is starting to take those next steps under defensive coordinator Bill Davis. They're a lot more flexible at the line of scrimmage. One of the big questions, how do they match up in that secondary against these big wide receivers for the Rams?
Eagles still without linebacker Michael Kendricks. Cunningham in the backfield. 3rd down and 10 for the Rams. Pass is incomplete. Harry Williams on the coverage. Pass intended for Kenny Britt. So the Rams go 3 and out on their opening drive.
Good defense by Kerry Williams, going right up around the top, right where that ball's trying to be tucked away. Watch him come in on the hit. Jars that ball loose.
Yeah, punches it. Nice job also, that offensive line picking up the blitz. Big challenge for them today with those big tight ends.
Johnny Hekker, his kick is blocked. Eagles have done it again. They scored a touchdown on a block punt last week in San Francisco. And for the 2nd time in 2 weeks, it is Chris Maragos on the return for the Eagles score.
Just dominating on special teams.
Well, you know, all week long that they were talking about what the Eagles special teams presents. They've had a great season so far up to this point. This is straight up the middle, shortest distance. Watch this. I mean, you got guys turn loose. James Casey is right to the punter. They're just attacking the center of that line. And the St. Louis Rams drop somebody in their protection scheme.
So the Eagles, who scored all 3 of their touchdowns against the 49ers last Sunday on returns, do it again. Take an early 7-0 lead. The block by Casey, and the return for a touchdown by the ex-Seahawk, Maragos.
It's true, all airline employees have attitudes. Ours just have the good kind. There's a reason flying with Southwest feels different. We put people at the heart of everything we do. Always have, always will.
It's Chevy Truck Month, time when truck guys can depend on great offers on the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. It's Truck Month. Trade up to this Silverado Crew Cab LT All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,500. It's Truck Month. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Action.
The passport's clearly a forgery.
Is the audition to play a Portuguese guy?
No, British.
Oh. The passport is clearly a forgery.
The passport is clearly a forgery.
That was just regular.
Passport's clearly a forgery.
But don't do it in a lady's voice.
How do you know I'm not auditioning to play a woman?
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
You can make your own choices.
With the best screen of any tablet, the new Samsung Galaxy Tab S is the world's most entertaining device. Get it now at these retailers.
I've got the world's biggest NFL video library personalized just for me.
And it goes with me from this screen to that screen.
NFL Now. Download it today.
Today's game is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Without a heart, it's just a machine.
We have played 23 seconds here in Philadelphia. Rams go 3 and out. Johnny Hekker has the punt blocked. Eagles 7-0.
Well, you're going to have the guard blocked down. You're going to get two people turned loose. You put Chase Reynolds, your personal protector, in a tough spot. He's got two guys coming. He picks one to block. The other one blocks the kick. So obviously a confusion up front in the blocking scheme.
First punt Hekker has had blocked in his 3-year career. Cunningham on the return. And he takes it out across the 25-yard line. So the Rams back on offense, trailing by 7.
I just don't know how you allow that to happen on your first punt of the ball game when you saw them do that last week against San Francisco. So you see there, that's 4 consecutive touchdowns scored by returns, defense and special teams. Dave Phipp just doing a tremendous job with his special teams group.
Yeah, choosing to go after him. Usually special teams coaches will want to return and get some good field position, then back up like that.
Rams start from their 26-yard line. This is Trey Watts, who gains 4 out to the 30, the rookie out of Tulsa. So the first positive play for the Rams. Austin Davis 0 for 3 in the air on their opening drive.
And they've got to have some more production in the running game. And what they're looking for is the big chunk runs. They just haven't been able to find those so far this season. You've got Zach Stacy and Benny Cunningham, kind of pounder guys. They've got to have Trey Watts bring in Tavon Austin, manufacture some explosive runs for this offense.
Zach Stacy checks back in. Harkey shifts to the backfield, and the play is blown dead. It's a false start.
False start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
The tight end, Lance Kendricks.
I mean, you couldn't have a worse start coming on the road, Tony. You come into Philadelphia.
Hostile environment here.
Off the bye. I mean, all the preparation, all the extra preparation that Jeff Fisher and his group have, and you come in and you've been very sloppy. Let the one thing that you know you looked at for the last 10 days, happen on the first series.
Hey, this offense has been struggling for the Eagles, and they gave them a little spark now.
Second down and 11 following the penalty as Davis dumps it off. Now it's a first down for the Rams out to the 40-yard line. Zach Stacy.
Well, this guy has just kind of burst onto the scene. Austin Davis, comes from the 4th quarterback during training camp, and here he is, your starter, late September, early October. And, you talk to Brian Schottenheimer, you talk to Jeff Fisher. Did you know what you had when you were in training camp? Did you see it in this guy? And they said, you know what? He did some good things, but we'd be lying to you if we thought that he was going to be able to perform at this level under such strange circumstances.
Kendricks shifts. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, and Stacy is bottled up. Tackle made by Casey Matthews, in for the injured Michael Kendricks.
Yeah, that's been a big loss. Michael Kendricks in that inside linebacker position. So we'll see Casey Matthews right there. That's a good job getting around the down block, getting up the field to make the tackle. And also Emmanuel Acho will be in there trying to fill that role of Michael Kendricks.
Second and 10 for the Rams, their second possession. Davis in trouble. Matthews with the pressure. And the pass incomplete, intended for Cook.
Now Austin Davis has got to buy a little bit of time because nobody blocks Casey Matthews right here coming off the edge. We got a release, tackle goes down. He's turned free to his quarterback.
Yeah, he leaves his feet also. That's one thing as a blitzer. Never leave your feet. Always run through the quarterback because he's going to go and do that little fake, and that's what slowed him down there. Could have got a little bit more pressure on him.
Davis just 1 for 5 to start the game. Third down and 10. Rams must get to midfield for a first down. Davis again under pressure. Down he goes back at the 30-yard line. Connor Barwin with his second sack of the season.
I tell you, they're just giving this offensive line of the Ram fits. Credit to this group. You've got everybody up there, but you're only bringing 4, so you're showing pressure, but you're only going to bring 4. Watch all the twists up front as we're looping around. Pressure right up into the middle forces Austin Davis to step up.
Yeah, they brought Trent Cole right up the middle.
Here's Hecker back to punt once again. End over end kick. Sproles lets it bounce in front of him. Out of bounds at the 34. Terrific start for the Eagles on special teams and defense.
This is Alex. We saw him holding Bud Light, which means he's up for whatever happens. So we surprised him with a new Buccaneers-themed living room.
Alex, come and check this out.
Hey, man. Cool. You like it?
Yeah.
Alex.
Hey, what the
Number one Buck fan.
I am.
I love it. Come with me. Come on, Alex. Look at my backyard. This is crazy. Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
I want to fire the cannon.
Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Hello.
T-Mobile's the first national network to give you Wi-Fi calling. Now every Wi-Fi connection works like a T-Mobile tower. It's Wi-Fi unleashed.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Time when truck guys can depend on great offers on the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Chevy Silverado. From the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road. It's Truck Month. Trade up to this Silverado Crew Cab LT All-Star Edition for a total value of $8,500. It's Truck Month. See your local Chevy dealer today.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
Today's game is sponsored by Bud Light, who reminds fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly.
First opportunity for Nick Foles and the Eagles offense after yet another return touchdown. 3 last week for the Eagles in San Francisco, including a block punt, and the Eagles do it again today.
It's just unbelievable. In your preparation as a special teams unit, you have to know what this Philadelphia group is doing. Surprised to see Jeff Fisher's special teams group have that punt block.
So now the Eagles offense on the field for the first time, and it's taken out to the 46-yard line for a first down. The rookie out of Vanderbilt, Jordan Matthews. Nick Foles, 5th in the league in passing yards. Eagles quickly back up to the line. First and 10 from the 45 as McCoy looks to bounce it to the outside. Then initially by Alec Ogletree, loss of 1 on the play.
Well, there's been a lot of questions asked about this offense, but they've got Lane Johnson back. That kicks Todd Harriman's back to the right guard spot. So you've got 3 of 5. Last week, only 1 of the 5 guys was playing his position, but that has an impact into your skill group. So all the issues, I agree with Chip Kelly. They just got whooped up front. There weren't running lanes. There weren't the ability to hold the ball and throw.
It is McCoy again on 2nd and 11. He gains 3 out to the 47. Rams ranked 12th defensively without Chris Long up front. Robert Quinn, 2nd in the league in sacks last year. Rams had only 1 sack in 3 games this season.
Yeah, and that's surprising because this is a good front, and there was the potential maybe that they could do the same thing San Francisco did, but that was a unique group last week. We'll see how the Rams do against this offense.
Foles on 3rd and 8, in trouble, stays on his feet, now fires downfield, and it's caught for a first down by the tight end, Zach Ertz. Takes it to the St. Louis 33-yard line. Ertz picks up 20.
Wow, Nick Foles really took a chance on that one, Darryl.
Yeah, but I want you to watch Zach Ertz, 86, as he clears here, working man-to-man. He's the one that's going to find his way to get open. He sees his quarterback in trouble, loses coverage right there, but a great job by Nick Foles hanging on and making a throw under duress.
From the Rams 34, it's Darren Sproles to the outside. And Sproles picks up another Eagles first down to the St. Louis 23.
And as Tony talked at the top, if you can get Darren Sproles and LaShawn McCoy onto the edge with space, they are both very, very dangerous. They can simply outrun some of your contain and force in the run game on the edges.
Off the fake to Sproles. Catch is made by Brent Selleck. It's his first reception since week 1. And Selleck takes it down to the 15-yard line for a gain of 9. On 2nd and short, Riley Cooper makes the catch for an Eagles first down. Janoris Jenkins makes the tackle, so it's 1st and goal for Philadelphia from the Rams 8.
And I think that Chip Kelly feels that he has the entire playbook at his disposal. He mentioned last week that in his game planning, he felt there were certain things that he couldn't do because of the situation in the offensive line. I'm seeing no signs of that right now. He's getting everybody involved. He's really challenging this Rams defense with a number of different ways to attack.
First 7 plays, 6 different Eagles have touched the football. Foles pulls it in, now throws, and that pass intended for Ertz incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
Zach Ertz coming out of the slot, number 86, working across under Brent Selleck, right through his hands.
I love how the whole offensive line and everybody's looking over to the sideline for signals. You got about 5 or 6 guys on the sideline giving different signals, and that's the play calling that's going on.
No personnel changes, Goose. 2nd and goal. McCoy. And LaShawn McCoy gains a yard. 3rd and goal from the 7.
It's one of the things you have to be able to do when you get into the red zone. You've got to be able to run the ball effectively. Everything tips to the defensive side because you have so much less area to cover.
Jordan Matthews checks in. 10th play of the drive for the Eagles, who lead 7-0. 3 receivers to the right. 3rd and goal. Foles backpedaling, and then throws it through the back of the end zone. So the Eagles will send out Cody Parkey in the field goal unit.
But it was a good drive. They moved down the field. They were able to do a number of different things, get a lot of people involved in the game. Right here, you put the trips out to the right. You're going to try and sneak Zach Ertz out the backside, but St. Louis was not fooled.
The rookie out of Auburn, Cody Parkey, 8 of 9 on the season. Donnie Jones will place it down. This will be a 26-yard attempt. Straight through, so the Eagles, midway through the first quarter here in Philadelphia, now lead the Rams 10-0.
Fast on a rough road riding, twisting, turning further from my home. And when it's
guys. As dependable as the trucks they drive. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
What if he breaks his arm? Or what if he wants a fish or a dog or an iguana? What if that iguana breaks his arm? What if he wants to study abroad or if he needs braces? Or she? What if they both need braces? What if there's more than one of them? What if there's 6? What if we saved a little today just in case we need a little more tomorrow? Download Cartwheel and save on what you want, like essentials, so you can save up for what's most essential to you.
Primetime's wildest ride is back. Sleepy Hollow tomorrow on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Chevrolet. Find new roads. By Pizza Hut's Bacon and Cheese Stuffed Crust. And by Target. Expect more, pay less.
Eagles out to a 10-0 lead here in Philadelphia. Just miles away from the Liberty Bell. 11 plays, 58 yards in 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
That's a heck of a pace. Some people talk about maybe we made too much of the pace of the Eagles offense. You forget that it's a pretty great running game that you have to defend as well. But it was tough for us to keep up with them on that drive.
Third possession for the Rams. They will start from the 20. Austin Davis in his 3rd season out of Southern Miss, where he broke many of Brett Favre's career records, replaced Sean Hill in the second half, week 1. And it is now his job, named the starter for the rest of the season earlier this week by head coach Jeff Fisher.
And I'm sure that was kind of a tough decision by offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer and Jeff Fisher of, hey, you know what, we have the confidence in Austin Davis now. We're not going to come out and be real conservative. We're going to come out, we want to be aggressive. We think that that's where we have some matchups, and hasn't worked in their favor on these first couple of drives.
On first down, it's Stacy. That's Stacy puts up 3. Nico Ryans made the tackle. Three and out, and then a block punt, return for a touchdown. 5 plays, 4 yards on the Rams' second drive.
And 2 3rd and 10s that they had to face on those first opening 2 drives. That's not the situation that this offense wants to be in.
Second down and 7. And the play is blown dead. False start.
False start. Offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
That's Kendricks again. Second time he's been flagged.
Yeah, he's got to sit in there. I mean, that's nothing big. That's your linebacker coming in shooting the gap. You're on the outside. You're extended away from that. That should not impact Lance Kendricks at all.
Rams force back to the 18-yard line following the penalty. Now second down and 12. Davis just 1 for his first 5. Fires to the outside. Incomplete, looking for Brian Quick. The ex-Ram, Bradley Fletcher, who spent the last 4 years in St. Louis, on the coverage.
Yeah, watch the play on this. At the end, he's got an opportunity to make the catch. Watch Bradley Fletcher come in. Look at the hand placement on that. That is excellent finish, knocking that ball out of Brian Quick's hands.
Another 3rd and long for the Rams. 3rd down and 12. Three wide receivers. Rams must get to the 30. Davis under pressure, rolling right. Can't find anyone. Looks to slide for a first down, but he's short. Short by about 2 yards.
That marks where your slide initiates, not where you end up on the slide. So he's going to be short right there.
That's a young mistake. He should have went to the outside and got that first down. You got to know where that stake is.
This Eagles front is doing a great job. This is a good offensive line for the St. Louis Rams. And again, it's with 4 rushers, and Austin Davis does not feel comfortable in that pocket right now.
The slide feet first, as Darryl said, it's where you first make contact. From the 15, Darren Sproles. Up the middle, across the 30 to the 37. Big return by Sproles. The return to punt for a touchdown last week. Now a couple of flags are down. 3 penalty markers on the field. Good defensive play moments ago by Fletcher.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Kicking team number 50. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Philadelphia keeps the ball. First down. Timeout.
That's Ray Armstrong. Another costly Rams penalty. There it is as he shoves Brad Smith to the ground.
Fast on a rough road riding, twisting, turning further from my home. And when it's done, believe that I will yell it from that mountain high. I was born free.
Truck guys, as dependable as the trucks they drive. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
Your power penetrates the mind like that of the evil one.
Shadow of Mordor, rated mature.
Turn the trips you have to take into one you'll never forget. Earn triple points when you book with the Expedia app. Expedia Plus Rewards.
Trade in your old iPhone and get a new iPhone free at Verizon.
Did you say something, Paul?
Huh? No.
Can I round our trip? I love our trips.
Oh, me too. But no, I'm good. I know where I'm headed.
How about music?
I don't really feel it.
What a fun drive. We always have so much fun. Remember that one time we...
Sure, you loved your old iPhone, but you'll love your free new iPhone you traded for even more.
Please don't kill me. Gotham is in big trouble. Yes, it is.
Let it go. Or what? Get a bullet in the head.
I just gotta chill.
Gotham, followed by Sleepy Hollow. All new tomorrow on Fox.
The St. Louis Rams defense has given up a 100-yard rusher in every game so far this season. So if Chip Kelly's run game is going to get back on track, a great opportunity this afternoon.
Sean McCoy led the league in rushing last year, averaging only 48 yards on the ground this season. High snap, and then the slam to Jeremy Maclin. 8 of 5 to the Rams 42.
I want to take you back to that last drive, and anybody, all the Eagles fans who are concerned about the health of Nick Foles, watch this. He's got Robert Quinn, last year's sack leader, hanging around his legs. He's falling backwards, still makes the throw. Not a great decision, but it works out for him.
And now falls up the middle, and that one is broken up as we check in with Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
All right, the Giants try to win their 3rd straight. Off to a good start. Eli Manning. Next will hook up with Ruben Randall, 3-yard touchdown. They lead Atlanta 7-0. Getting loose and goose.
Thanks, Kurt. Giants have won their last 2.
Well, we showed you the replay of Nick Foles making a nice throw, but not a great decision to make that throw. He just did another one. He got away with that one. That one should have been intercepted by the St. Louis Rams. He's got to watch these late throws into the middle of the field.
3rd down and 4. Falls to the near side for a first down. It's LaShawn McCoy to the Rams 35.
And I think that that's a matchup you're going to try and get back to. And Chip Kelly will go through these formations and personnel groups trying to find that matchup that he likes. And that was LeSean McCoy versus James Laurinaitis, one-on-one.
New set of downs for the Eagles. They empty the backfield. 1st and 10 from the Rams 35. Foles with time. It's Selleck, his second catch today. And you brought up the issue of Foles' health, the left shoulder problems the last couple of weeks. We asked him on Friday. He said, I am healthy.
Yeah, and you watch that Washington game. That's the one game where he got really roughed up during the course of that game. That was a very, very physical game on both sides of the ball. But he assured us that he feels great, and I think that throw with Robert Quinn hanging on him proves that.
Wholesale changes on the D-line for the Rams. Foles on 2nd and 8. It's Matthews. The Rams 30, gain of 3. LaMarcus Joyner made the tackle, so the Eagles now face a 3rd down and 5.
Impressed with how he handles this offense. You've got a shotgun snap that you have to locate. You're doing a play fake. You're riding the running back on your play action fake, and then your eyes have to be back down the field to find the receiver. Impressed with his ability to get his eyes in the right location.
Everything's fast in his offense.
Eagles must get to the 25 for a 1st down. As that one finally comes down, there is a flag. 2 flags on the rainbow throw from Foles, intended for Zach Ertz.
Well, a lot of pressure right here, too, Darryl.
Yeah, but Nick Foles, he's getting away with some of these right now, Tony, but he can't rely on this. Again, going backwards, hopping backwards, off his feet, floating the ball, and this is just played.
Defense number 25. Spot foul, automatic 1st down.
It's played poorly by T.J. McDonald in that situation. He can see that Zach Ertz is adjusting to the throw. He's got to get his eyes back around and locate that ball and not lean on the receiver.
Yeah, that's 3 throws right now from Nick Foles that I feel he shouldn't have made. See what happens here if the Rams won't capitalize on another bad one by him.
Now Foles rolling right, and he throws it away looking for Macklin.
This offense is really starting to create matchup issues for their opponents. You've got Jeremy Macklin, Zach Ertz, Darren Sproles. Jeremy Macklin goes out of bounds there, so he wouldn't have been able to catch that ball coming back in anyways.
So the official throws his hat, signifying that Macklin stepped out. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers set. Inside handoff to McCoy. Inside the 10. Down to the Rams 9-yard line. Rodney McLeod finally brought down LeSean McCoy after a gain of 4.
Just been difficult for LeSean McCoy to get going the last couple of weeks here, and when you really see him is when he gets on that edge. They've got a couple of running plays that get him out on the edge. His wide receivers do a great job blocking downfield for him.
3rd down and 6. Falls under pressure. It's all the way back to the 25, and then he throws through the back of the end zone. So again, the Rams able to hold the Eagles on 3rd down. Philadelphia sends out the field goal unit.
Continuing to get pressure, and they're going to challenge, obviously they're going to challenge the middle of that offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles. We talked about Lane Johnson coming back and solidifying it on the right side, but David Moak made his first start last week. Matt Tobin made his first start last week. They're going to challenge the left guard in the center during the course of this game to see if they can get pressure on that quarterback.
27-yard attempt. Parkey hit from 26 earlier. He is now 2 for 2. Late 1st quarter. Eagles 13-0.
To make game day great, KFC invented couchgating. All you need is football, a couch, and the world's best chicken.
Is fun doing couchgating?
No.
Are we couchgating?
Yes, you are.
Yes. Naked nachos.
Nope.
I told you, Terry.
Are we couchgating, announcer guy?
Yes, you are, Nancy.
Tub pizza.
No. This weekend, grab a KFC favorites bucket. 8 pieces of chicken with 12 hot wings or 6 extra crispy tenders. And start couchgating, because everything else is not couchgating.
I lost everything. That dog was a gift from my dying wife.
It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to.
On October 24th,
I'm not afraid of John Wick.
you should be.
Hey, John.
They look terrible.
Rusty, I guess.
John Wick, rated R, October 24th.
Thank you for being a sergeant and my mom.
Thank you for helping me follow my dreams.
Thank you, Papa, for being our hero.
Military families are uniquely thankful for many things. The legacy of USAA Auto Insurance could be one of them. If you're a current or former military member, or their family, get an auto insurance quote and see why 92% of our members plan to stay for life.
You want a little help?
We got next.
Rated E for everyone.
You can't keep a good stand-up down. Mulaney premieres tonight on Fox.
13-0 Eagles. A block punt for a touchdown in the opening minute of the game. Couple of field goals. 9 plays, 38 yards. Big pass interference call. But the last 2 Eagle drives, they have been inside the 10 and held to 3.
Well, it's the breakdown in that running game. I think we're seeing very, very pass heavy as they get down into that red zone area. And you've got to be able to get LaShawn McCoy and Darren Sproles onto the edges. More success in the run game at that part of the field.
Benny Cunningham on the return for the Rams. Cunningham out to the 24-yard line. Brandon Graham the tackle. So Austin Davis leads the Rams offense back out. Davis just 1 for 6. Rams have picked up only 1 first down on their first 3 possessions.
That's hard to. They've had 3 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 10 plus. So
penalties have hurt them too.
4 Rams penalties, Goose, including 2 on the tight end Kendricks. Stacy in the backfield. Rams start from the 24-yard line. As Davis throws and the catch is made. Nice catch. It is Kendricks out at the 45-yard line with Graham defending.
What?
I'm surprised.
I can't believe these guys are making throws that I would never attempt to make right
Lord.
now.
He just threw it up there. I mean, there was 4 guys right in the vicinity. You can see him right there on the screen. He just laid it up. Taking chances.
21 yards from Davis to Kendricks. One pocket 2. From the 46 on first down, it's Stacy across midfield to the Rams in Eagles territory for the first time. Emmanuel Acho made the tackle.
Yeah, nice to hear people being so complimentary of Kenny Britt, and not just guys on the Rams team, but also, you know, from Philadelphia, Malcolm Jenkins saying he's becoming a complete wide receiver. He is a big guy. I mean, you're talking a wide receiver that is 6'3", 220 plus, and on that play, he motions in on the audible and seals the backside in the running game.
Spent 5 years in Tennessee, including 3 playing for Jeff Fisher as a member of the Titans. And Stacy has another first down. Hard to bring him down. And finally, Gary Williams makes the tackle.
Gary Williams was wondering where the rest of the team was. He was trying to hold it up.
I tell you what, Goose, I saw Zach Stacy pregame in shorts and a T-shirt, loosening up and warming up. I would not want to have to tackle that guy.
No,
I mean, I wouldn't even want to tackle him when he didn't have his pads on.
His legs are gigantic, his thighs, how he drives. Look how he's protecting the ball right there, too. That's the sign of a great runner.
Just missed rushing for 1,000 yards as a rookie last season. Now Trey Watts replaces Stacy in the backfield. From the Eagles 35, this is Watts. Tried to cut it back inside. And leans forward, gains a couple.
That's a good job by the Eagles defense, getting all their gaps filled, because Trey Watts is going to be the guy that you bring in and you try and slip him in between Zach Stacy and Benny Cunningham, because those are 2 physical runners. This is your home run hitter. This is the explosive play you're trying to create in the running game. So good recognition by the Eagles defense of who was going to be the ball carrier.
Time winding down in this first quarter with the Eagles leading by 13. Parkey shifts, second down and 8. Off the fake to Stacy. Davis hitting Zach Stacy, but Brandon Graham is right there to make the tackle, and that takes us to the end of the first quarter in Philadelphia. Early block punt returned by Chris Maragos. 13-0 Eagles.
Where can the innovators at Chevrolet get discounts on their car insurance?
MetLife, of course. Nice ride.
Get your insurance where over 40 million employees get theirs. Take the first step at youtube.com/MetLife.
$24,995 goes a long way these days. Take the Kia Sorento LX with more horsepower than the Chevy Equinox LS. An overall 5-star safety rating, Bluetooth connectivity, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Your money can go a very long way, especially if you know where to look. The 2015 Sorento LX starts at just $24,995. Test drive one today at your local Kia dealer.
All right, fellas, let's go out there and give him heck. Let's go out there and give him the 1-2.
You tell him, Captain.
Go out there and we're gonna really give him the business.
By God, let's sock it to him. Yeah.
Fair and square. Hip, hip. Hooray! Come on, boys, let's give him a wall.
Holy smokes. The old game just can't compete, especially when it comes to energy. Solar power is here, and now you can bring solar home. That's the power to be free.
The BMW i8's full-color head-up display keeps you focused on the road ahead, even when you're driving the BMW 3 Series. This and other BMW i8 innovations available in the BMW 3 Series. We only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine. Visit your local BMW center to experience a tech drive today and receive an innovations credit of up to $2,000.
Back in Philadelphia, Kenny Albert, Daryl Johnston, Tony Siragusa. We start the second quarter with the Eagles leading 13-0. They get yet another touchdown from their special teams.
And the Eagles capitalizing on mistakes by the St. Louis Rams. The block punt for the touchdown. The Rams sloppy with their penalties.
Third down and 10 for the Rams. Another false start, 5th St. Louis penalty.
False start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
That's 3 false starts. Then we've got the unnecessary roughness at the end of the play, after the play. All things within the Rams players' control. Jeff Fisher cannot be happy right now. They've complained about the number of penalties. They work on it all the time, but they're their own worst enemy so far here early in the game.
They're beating themselves.
Third down and 15. Davis lofts one up for Jared Cook, and Cook makes a what to make the catch, but it is rolled incomplete.
Unable to complete the process of the catch after Austin Davis, with pressure in his face, makes another great throw. I mean, both of these young quarterbacks have people all around him. Let's see at the end. Possession 2 feet down, but you can see right there the ball comes out onto the goal. So he does not complete the process of the catch as he goes to the ground.
Johnny Hekker to punt for the 4th time. job by Hecker as it is down inside the 10. Well, annual screening saves lives. Help finish the fight against breast cancer by visiting NFL.com/pink to celebrate the NFL and American Cancer Society's first ever A Crucial Catch Day on October 25th. The Eagles once again partnering with Thomas Jefferson University Hospitals on their Tackling Breast Cancer campaign, selling pink Eagles hats to fans and creating awareness around the initiative. Eagles ownership has raised more than $1 million for breast cancer care and research. Eagles start back at their 6-yard line, leading 13-0. Off the play fake, Foles from the end zone, fires, and the catch is made for a first down. Jeremy Maclin takes it out to the 29-yard line, a 23-yard completion.
It's amazing when you see the separation in the passing game with the Eagles receivers. This play action is so hard to get sorted out as a defender. So many times you see receivers down the field with not much coverage around it.
Now Foles pulls it in, then connects with McCoy. Nowhere to go. Looking to make something out of nothing, trying to teach McDonald. And he is down back at the 21, and the ball came loose. The Rams have recovered.
Yep, there was no whistle down here on the field.
Well, this is a great example of something that Chip Kelly said last week in the San Francisco game. He felt some of his guys were pressing a little bit, doing more. This is a play that's the Rams have got to defend it. They've got to beat, and you're trying to make something out of nothing.
Was his knee down?
Was his knee down?
Visa Checkout is the easy way to pay online.
All set. Just enter your password and check out.
But can Larry Fitzgerald check out and catch passes at the same time?
Incoming.
Hey, Larry, what are you buying?
You buying Luck Eraser?
Nope.
He did it! Order confirmed. 3 Larry Fitzgerald jerseys.
Signed by Larry Fitzgerald.
Sign up now. Visa Checkout, the easy way to pay online. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Action.
The passport's clearly a forgery.
Is the audition to play a Portuguese guy?
No, British.
Oh. The passport is clearly a forgery.
The passport is clearly a forgery.
That was just regular.
Passport's clearly a forgery.
But don't do it in a lady's voice.
How do you know I'm not auditioning to play a woman?
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
You make your own choices.
With the best screen of any tablet, the new Samsung Galaxy Tab S is the world's most entertaining device. Get it now at these retailers.
I've been driving a Lincoln since long before anybody paid me to drive one. I didn't do it to be cool. I didn't do it to make a statement. I just liked it.
In all new Family Guy, we'll get you pumped. Pow! Tonight at 9, 8 Central on Fox.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by the Lincoln Motor Company and the first ever MKC. By Visa Checkout, the easier way to pay online. And by Corona, who invites you to find your beach.
The ruling on the field has been confirmed. All turnovers are reviewed. It is a LeSean McCoy fumble. Rams recover.
Yeah, it was close, but it was definitely a fumble. And again, you know, you get into that situation. I know that LeSean McCoy is as difficult a guy in the NFL to tackle in today's game, but at some point it's not working out for you. Get down and get back in the huddle and take another snap.
You got to give some credit to that defense too, man. They ran that screen and everybody was around the ball when it came out for them to recover.
10th Eagles turnover this season. From the 19, it's Stacy. Stacy runs into the arms of Cedric Fort. Gains 2, setting up second down and 8.
The big thing is, can the Rams take advantage of this? I mean, their offense has been a little bit suspect right here. Brian Schottenheimer electing to come out a little bit more aggressive with the game plan. Now settling back in. They haven't found that rhythm up until this point.
Davis just 3 of 9. Second down and 8. Davis now 3 of 10.
I don't know, Darryl. Looks to me, Tavon Austin, he's rushing things a little bit. He feels the pressure from his right side, and he just makes a bad throw. He had a little bit more time to go and look down the field.
Austin Davis.
Austin Davis,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
got a lot of Austins out there.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Austin Pettis, too.
The good thing referee Jerry Austin retired. Third down and 8. Rams are 0 for 4 on third down. There's Davis to the outside, and a sliding catch is made by Jared Cook for a Rams first down at the Eagles' 5.
Finally getting something positive right here. He's going to come off the slot, working against Nate Allen. Just a nice simple out. A little bit of a rub there with the vertical route going past to help out Jared Cook getting to the outside.
Rams 3 red zone touchdowns, only 4 offensive touchdowns all season. First to goal from the 5, it's Stacy, and again Thornton right there to make the tackle.
Yeah, I like the Eagles defense, the way they're playing this season. And you know, there's a lot of discussion about the number of snaps that they're out there on the field, but Coach Davis doesn't want to use that as an excuse. He has these guys, they've got to be ready to answer the bell. They know the way that their offense functions, where it can be short drives.
Well, they go against their offense every day with such speed. They got to make decisions so fast. When they get a Rams offense like this that huddles up, it's like slow motion for them.
And Bill Davis says that's been a huge help to his defense. Off the fake to Tavon Austin. Austin Davis throws, and the pass is batted down by Connor Barwin.
Just seems that we have a free defender to the quarterback on a lot of these plays. You're trying to lure Connor Barwin down inside on this play. He doesn't chase it. He's not fooled. He does his job. He gets upfield with contain, elevates, and knocks the ball down. That's played very well.
Now third and goal from the Eagles' 5. Rams empty the backfield. Davis under pressure, he's hit, and the ball comes loose. Eagles have recovered. Vinnie Curry with the sack. Fletcher Cox the recovery. And Davis is slow to get up.
Coming off the outside again. Another free defender right to the quarterback.
Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward. And I don't mean going back to reminisce or chase ghosts. I mean going back to see where you came from, where you've been, how you got here, see where you're going. I know there are those that say you can't go back. Yes, you can. You just have to live in the right place.
Rated E10 for ages 10 and up. Forza Horizon 2. Xbox One, now $399.
I call them Sentinels.
I need to bring all the X-Men together.
Everything that happens now is in your hands.
X-Men Days of Future Past, October 14th.
The good, the evil, the beginning. Gotham all new tomorrow on Fox.
It's been a tough start for Austin Davis so far this afternoon. Go back and take a look at the end of that hit. Ball comes out before the hand goes forward, so it's the empty hand. And you have to go back. The first two games that Austin Davis played, he played a similar defense, Tampa Bay and Dallas, based on a scheme with players executing that scheme. This is very different today with Bill Davis. A 3-4 front for the first time and very multiple.
Davis and the Rams offense off to a tough start. As is LaShawn McCoy.
I tell you, this is the play that they need to get going, because this is the bread and butter. You're going to get to the outside. You're pulling your center, David Moak. He gets jammed up because we don't get a good down block, and everything is bottled up. When you have Jason Kelce, he is so athletic. He is so good. I didn't realize how good he was until I watched what this offense was like with and without him in the lineup.
Riley Cooper forced out after a short gain, and for David Moult, the second-year center, it's only his second career start. Eagles hope to have Kelce back sometime in November.
He's a difference maker in this run game because of what he is able to do from the center position, and this is not a knock in any way on David Moak. He's done a good job, and Preston there to play, hanging on. But what they're going to do, they're going to try and get a defender on top of him like they had last week in San Francisco.
Eagles also without Pro Bowl left guard Evan Mathis. This looks to be against the Rams.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 94. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Robert Quinn. 5-yard penalty, now third down and 3 for the Rams. It is their 6th penalty today. Over the first 19 and a half minutes. Falls on 3rd and 3, and the Eagles pick up the first down. Taken out to the 39-yard line by Jordan Matthews, gain of 12.
And this is a very interesting concept that Chip Kelly has bought. You bring in a guy, Jordan Matthews, big guy, big receiver, and you're going to play him in the slot because normally you're going to draw that smaller nickelback. You can see the physicality at the end of that run with the size differential with Jordan Matthews.
Now Foles firing downfield, and it is picked off. E.J. Gaines, the rookie out of Missouri, with his first NFL interception. Gaines the pick. Jeremy Maclin shaken up.
We can barely stand the sight of each other.
I wish I liked you more.
He didn't mean that.
He didn't mean that.
Forensics found traces of blood on your dad's car. Matches the victim.
I'm going to impale your client on a murder charge.
I'm on your side, Judge.
You're not my lawyer.
Wow. The word wow. It's not your friend in court. This is your guy.
What exactly is our target juror?
Crackpots. Anyone who's seen a Sasquatch.
This isn't an act, is it? You really aren't a pleasant person.
Right now, I'm a summer breeze. You put me in juvenile detention.
I did what I thought was right.
You were the most bullheaded client I've ever had.
Imagine a faraway place where people value your opinion. Now go there.
Thank you.
Right?
Got it. You're on the stand as a witness. Answer my question.
You and I are finally done.
Oh, we're not done.
The Judge, rated R, starts October 10th. Tickets now on sale.
Oh, so did you hear the new iPhone is out? I'm getting one! Sprint is offering this exclusive new plan with unlimited data. The plan is only $50 a month. $50? Unlimited iPhone? So should we eat?
The new Sprint Simply Unlimited plan, exclusively for iPhone 6. Unlimited data, talk, and text for just $50 a month. Switch to Sprint and we'll buy out your contract. It's the best value in wireless.
He's back. Monopoly at McDonald's. Now's your chance to score 50s, 100s, or a cool million. Or a one-on-one experience with LeBron.
Welcome back.
You too.
Let's play this game.
Today's game is sponsored by The Judge from Warner Brothers Pictures in theaters October 10th.
Second consecutive Eagles turnover, first career pick for E.J. Gaines.
Well, gambling down the field deep, several times today. Nick Foles finally has the interception by E.J. Gaines, and you can see as E.J. Gaines lands right on top of Jeremy Maclin, he was slow getting off the field.
Both Missouri natives, both attended the University of Missouri, Maclin and Gaines. Rams start from the 16. Davis hit as he throws, and the pass incomplete. The rookie out of Wisconsin, Bo Allen, with the pressure.
This kid, Bo Allen's the real deal. Look at him on the nose. He can do it all. He plays the run really smart and converts to the pass. Nice little swim to his left-hand side. He does a great job with his leverage and getting upfield to put the pressure on. And you know what? He's a big factor because even when he's not hitting the quarterback or getting the pressure, he's squeezing the middle of the pocket and making it easier for the guys in the other team, when the quarterback can't step up, to go and get some sacks and pressure.
7th round draft pick, Goose. Now 2nd and 10. Out across the 25 to the 28 for a first down. It's Benny Cunningham.
Well, that was a nice run because that's designed to go to the right. Great patience and a nice little cut back to the left side. Great vision. You got everybody kicked out there, right there. That little jump step to get back to the left side.
He does a nice job of identifying. They had a little bit of a stunt. The Eagles on that offense, on that defensive line, caught him right where he needed to.
13-yard pickup. Cunningham remains in. 1st and 10 from the 29. It's Cunningham again up the middle, out to the 34. Gain of 5.
And you may have wanted to come into this game with a little bit more aggressive play calling and style at the beginning. It hasn't worked out, and I think you're seeing Brian Schottenheimer taking a step back right now. We've got to get Austin Davis more comfortable in the offense right now. He is seeing this style of defense for the first time, and he's having a little bit of an issue with it.
Davis has not completed a pass to a wideout today. 2 to Zach Stacy, 2 to the tight ends. Rams wide receivers have been shut out. 2nd down and 5. Cunningham met by DeMeco Ryans and Benny Logan. So the Rams now facing a 3rd down and 5. Rams just 1 for 6 on 3rd down today. Rams must get to the 39 for a first down. Malcolm Jenkins did a terrific job.
This is going to be an interesting spot, Kenny, because I think that Brian Quick had it, and then as he came back and got driven out of bounds, trying to extend that run.
He was given forward progress.
See exactly what you mean. He crosses the line right about here, but then on his own, he comes back, gets driven back a little bit. Now the officials spotting it short. They gave it to him.
So that's the first reception by a wideout. Quick picks up the first down. And now with the play clock winding down, the Rams use their first timeout.
First charge timeout. St. Louis.
Jared Cook just went crazy there for a minute. I thought he was, they were calling offsides or.
He's an emotional player. We saw it in the Dallas game as well.
When he shoved his quarterback, Austin Davis apologized after the game.
Looked like a defensive player there.
You have those special plays, and you wonder if maybe that was his opportunity. But let's go back a couple of weeks. He's got a chance for a touchdown, and it slips through his fingers. And immediately after that, over on the sideline, Austin Davis comes up to extend a hand, and Jared Cook not happy with that. Now, he stood up in front of the team on Monday and apologized for his behavior, said that's unacceptable. I was the one who didn't make the play. I shouldn't take out my frustration on my teammates. So he handled it the right way afterwards.
Following the timeout, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Off the fake to Stacy. Davis throws, and it's Cook who makes the catch. Across midfield into Eagles territory as Cook gains 14.
Well, we talk about matchups, and I think that this is why they want to go with their big tight ends. I think they like them. They're very athletic. And whether you're catching, D'Amico Ryans on the inside, we've seen Brandon Graham in coverage on the big tight ends down the field. He's a converted college defensive end, making that adjustment to outside linebacker in the 3-4. So I think the matchups that the Rams like are their athletic tight ends against these big linebackers on the outside for the Eagles.
2 tight ends in. And now some trickery from the Rams offense. It is quick, and there is a flag. Linebacker Manuel Acho is
holding.
down.
Offense number 69. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
That's Davin Joseph, the right guard. The 7th Rams penalty as the Eagles medical staff tends to Emmanuel Acho.
This is the iPhone 6. And this is the iPhone 6 Plus. They come with a thing called Health, so they can help you track a lot of stuff. Like today, I walked 3.8 miles.
Well, I ran 4.2 miles.
Well, I climbed 11 flights of stairs.
Well, I drank a smoothie that had 362 calories in it.
Well, I had a funnel cake that had 1,230 calories in it.
You know that's not good, right?
It was good. It was delicious.
Before earning enough cash back from Bank of America to help entertain some friends at the beach. Before earning 1% cash back everywhere, every time. And 2% back at the grocery store. Even before he got 3% back on gas. All with no hoops to jump through. Raphael was inspired to use his Bank Americard Cash Rewards credit card to spend a night watching the stars under the stars. That's the beauty of rewarding connections. Apply online or at a Bank of America near you.
Football fans like meat on their pizza. Clearly, I'm a football fan.
Up your game with the new Ultimate Meats Pizza. A large for $12. Add a mega chocolate chip cookie for just $5 more.
Better ingredients, better pizza,
better football.
Papa John's.
All around the world, the dedicated people of United Airlines are there to support you. That's Got Your Back friendly.
College football on Fox, Saturday at 3.
There's Emmanuel Acho. He and Casey Matthews have been splitting time, filling in for the injured Michael Kendricks.
Yeah, it just lands real awkwardly. Watch for 51 shooting through, try to chop those legs out. He lands on top of the arm, and we don't know if it's the right arm that's bothering him. It could be his ribs, too, because he was trying to get his breath on the sideline.
Davin Joseph committed the penalty, so 1st and 20 for the Rams from their own 44. And the catch is made back in Eagles territory. It's Stedman Bailey. His first catch of the season, was suspended first 2 games, returned against the Cowboys, and Bailey gains 13.
Now, we've talked about the big guys that the Rams are trying to get in, and then you have Tavon Austin and Stedman Bailey, who are your little quick in and out of the break type guys.
Both in the game now for the Rams. Austin in the slot. Bailey split wide right. 2nd down and 7. Davis fires downfield, and there's one of those big targets. It's Kenny Britt going up against his former Titans teammate, Gary Williams.
And it's such an advantage for the receiver here. Kerry Williams has got to read Kenny Britt, and when he looks, he's got to look. He never gets his head around. Kenny Britt is already adjusting to the ball, and Kerry Williams never gets his head around the entire time in coverage on this route.
That's that back shoulder throw, too. ...32-yard pass play.
First and goal from the Eagles' 10. This is Cunningham. And Cunningham takes it down to the 9. Matthews made the tackle.
The problem with the run game right now for the Rams is trying to get to that outside. You've got defensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles just extending everything out, covering their gaps, getting the penetration. Casey Matthews, a nice job running from the inside out.
Rams up to the backfield, second and goal. Davis, quick release. This is Trey Watts, and he's brought down at the 8.
Good recognition, understanding who came out of the backfield. It's Trey Watts, your shifty guy. There he is on the outside 42. You got to be alert for the screen, so you've got to attack that up the field.
I'll tell you what, both of these defenses do a great job of running to the ball, Darryl.
D'Amico Ryan, he knocked the Jake Long right back into the screen and made the tackle.
Third and goal from the 8. Davis working end zone, now spins back at the 25-yard line. He throws to the end zone, touchdown. Brian Quick.
That's a gutsy play by Austin Davis. I mean, he's just giving ground. Let's watch Brian Quick through this whole route because he pressed near the back of the end zone. Let's check his feet. Looks like everything's good. You had the official right there, the back judge standing right on that. Get your head around, find your quarterback, see that he's on the move, and work back towards him.
I was back there, too. I saw it.
Was he in, Goose?
Yeah, he was in. He was in.
Second touchdown of the season for Quick. Greg Zuerlein adds the extra point. The Rams capitalize following the E.J. Gaines interception. Pulled to within 6.
When was the last time your wireless company made you feel like this? The new Cricket Wireless believes you should be doing a lot more of this. So we don't have any of those silly annual contracts. But we do have a whole lot of coverage for not a lot of money. So everyone can feel like this. Switch now and get a free 4G smartphone on our reliable 4G network after a $50 mail-in rebate Cricket Visa promotion card. The new Cricket Wireless. Something to smile about.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and I have DirecTV. And I'm far less attractive, Rob Lowe, and I have cable. With DirecTV, you get 1080p and Dolby 5.1, the industry's best picture and sound. With cable, you get pictures and some sound, too. DirecTV is a theater quality experience I can have at home with all my friends. I don't. Don't be like this, me. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
11 plays, 84 yards. Rams pull to within 6.
Well, we talked about how important the running game is for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be important for them to respond. I talked about Jason Kelce. I want you to watch him. 62 the center. This is one of the most difficult blocks in football, wrapping around and getting the seal. And I have not seen an offensive lineman do it better. It was hard for me coming from the backfield with depth, and he's doing it from the line of scrimmage, wrapping around. Watch this one right here. I mean, that is tremendous. So we've talked about Lane Johnson coming back today, but really for this Eagles offense to really start to hit their stride in the running game, you know, they've got to get Jason Kelce back. He's a unique guy, and this is not a knock on David Moe. This is not a knock. It's just that Jason Kelce, I did not realize how good he was until you really start to watch the difference he makes when he is in and out of that lineup.
And this Eagles offense will start from the 20. It's now a 6-point game following the St. Louis touchdown. With Sean McCoy, to your point, only 6 yards on 5 carries so far today, and over the last 2 weeks, he's gained only 39 yards on the ground combined.
And we talk about pace when we talk about the Eagles offense, and really it should be the running game. You know, this is the most important part of this offense. It's what everything feeds off of.
Just got a little injury update for the Eagles. Jeremy Maclin, wide receiver, and Emmanuel Acho, both just had the wind knocked out of them. They're both good. Eagles are at full strength.
Thanks, Goose, and Maclin, top of your screen. Split wide to the right, back on the field. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. It's McCoy up the middle, and he breaks free. His best run of the day and of the last 3 weeks as LeSean McCoy takes it out to the 39 for a gain of 19.
And we're getting the kick out on the right side and getting LeSean McCoy up inside.
Yeah, bad tackling by the Rams right there, nice and high. LeSean McCoy, real patient, waiting for his blocks.
Movement prior to the snap. First Eagles penalty.
Ball start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's Jason Peters. Time for a game break. Joel Klatt. Joel.
All right, Kenny, we go to Carolina. The Bears looking to go 3-0 on the road so far in the season. Alshon Jeffrey from 25 yards out. That's a touchdown. Cutler's 12th of the season. 21-7 in that ball game. Kenny, Moose, and Goose.
All right, thanks, Joel. Ball swings it out. It's McCoy. And he's cut down at the 37-yard line.
And once that running game gets going, that's when the play-action game becomes such a threat. You've got so many things to think about as you're trying to locate the ball as a defender.
Come on, swipe! Swipe, win, rush! Swipe!
On 2nd and 13. Free play for the Eagles. 1st down and more. Jeremy Maclin across midfield to the Rams. 45-yard line. He picks up 19.
You just got to be smart. You get an opportunity to come on the blitz, but you watch LaMarcus Joyner right here.
Defense number 20. Penalties decline. Result of the play. First down.
Nice job by the Eagles, though, running the play, knowing that it's a free play, trying to get as much yardage as possible.
And this has become a common theme in St. Louis. Penalties continue to kill the Rams. They've committed 7. That would have been the 8th penalty decline because Maclin picked up the first. From the St. Louis 45, quick release. And this is Josh Huff, the rookie out of Oregon, 3rd-round pick. Playing in his first game today. It's his first reception. Played for Chip Kelly in college. Thought he was ready to go a couple of weeks back. Chip Kelly said no. Jason Peters now hobbling back to the line. And he'll be helped out by the 2-minute warning. The Eagles' 6-time Pro Bowl left tackle shaken up on the last play. 2 minutes remaining. First half, Eagles by 6.
I've been driving a Lincoln since long before anybody paid me to drive one. I didn't do it to be cool. I didn't do it to make a statement. I just liked it.
Xbox One is bringing fantasy football to life in your home and on your TV, and now brings you the Fantasy Player of the Week. Leading the Packers to a win over the Bears last week, quarterback Aaron Rodgers threw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, 2 to receiver Jordy Nelson, and another 2 to receiver Randall Cobb. Xbox One, the official game console of the NFL.
Shopping for my daughters isn't like it used to be.
That's just not enough crotch.
Do these shoes say mathlete to you?
Where do you put the books? These are so cool, right? Number 15 of my 20, desperately trying to keep my girls from growing up too fast.
The Amex Everyday Credit Card with no annual fee. Make 20 or more purchases in a monthly billing period and earn 20% more rewards.
Is this nut-free?
It's membership that rewards you for the things you already buy every day. What's your 20?
I let him know every time I save $1.
Every time.
Now there is a tool made for you. Introducing Savings Catcher from Walmart. It compares prices to top stores in your area. If there's a lower advertised price, Walmart will give you the difference on an e-gift card.
Oh, money!
For a limited time, get 2 times the Savings Catcher reward dollars when you redeem to your Bluebird card.
Every penny counts.
Yep. Join the millions of people saving money with Savings Catcher. Go to walmart.com/Savings Catcher. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Everything is in motion. The battle lines are drawn.
You haven't begun to know fear.
Follow your favorite team all season long. Go to itunes.com/NFL. Eagles lead 13-7. Philadelphia offense without a touchdown last Sunday. Held to 2 field goals today. Eagles with 4 return scores the last 2 weeks. They've also turned the ball over twice in the first half today. LaShawn McCoy to the Rams 34. Robert Quinn made the tackle. McCoy gained 7 and an Eagles first down.
A couple of nice runs on this drive by LaShawn McCoy. Going to that right side behind Harrimans and Johnson.
McCoy with that 19-yard run earlier this drive. Averaging 4.5 per carry. Eagles have all 3 timeouts. Cooper in motion from the 34. Penalty flag. Foles under pressure, throws it away.
I think Riley Cooper went downfield too soon.
Illegal motion. Offense number 14. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
You're coming in on a motion. You just look at the football. Watch your guys. Don't break downfield too early. It's a nice route. It's too bad. You turned Janoris Jenkins around inside out.
Second Eagles penalty. First and 15 from the Rams 39. Foles looking for Ertz.
Just a little bit off this season with his deep balls. Just not there. The chemistry we saw last year, and it was a remarkable season for Nick Foles last year. The numbers he put up were just unbelievable. It's been different this year. You see, I mean, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He already has 5 this season, and he's lucky he doesn't have a couple of more this afternoon added to that total.
Yeah, some of the early throws were defensive guys wish they had that back.
One today, E.J. Gaines, second and 15. Ball steps up, can't find anyone. And now the lob is caught by Matthews. Matthews to the Rams 30, gain of 9.
That's just a great job of just keeping your eyes down the field. Number one, you're going to search for pressure. They're attacking the center of the offensive line of the Eagles. Look at the job by Nick Foles, just moving up, climbing in that pocket, eyes continually down the field, and then finds Jordan Matthews on the outside.
Pretty good bloodlines. Matthews, cousin of Jerry Rice. Third down and 6. Darren Sproles up the middle. And Sproles takes it all the way down to the Rams 20-yard line.
That's got to be tough for a defense. They see LaShawn McCoy go off the field, Tony, and you see Darren Sproles run on.
You know what? It's you really, as a defensive line, linebackers too. You got to see who's in that backfield. Darren Sproles is so hard to see behind those offensive linemen.
Off the fake to Sproles. Foles throws and hits Selleck for a gain of 5 to the Rams 15. Clock stops with 41 seconds remaining in the half. McCoy in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Second down and 5. Foles sets and now throws. Catch is made and taken down to the 8-yard line by McCoy. And the Eagles will use their first timeout. McCoy picks up 7. Here's a preview of what's coming up on the Visa Halftime Report. Kurt?
All right, coming up on the Visa Halftime, we'll check in on the Battle of Texas down in Dallas. The Steelers look to rebound against the winless Jags, and the Ravens try to make it 4 in a row as they face the Colts. All that and more when we get back to work on the Visa Halftime.
All right, we look forward to it, Kurt. Here in Philadelphia, 13-7 lead for the Eagles. Now they've been inside the Rams 10 twice today. Both times held to a field goal.
And have gotten to this point of the field and really leaned heavily on the pass once they've gotten here. So this has been the one drive where they've had production with LeSean McCoy and the running game. Also Darren Sproles. So do they lean a little bit more on the run this time?
This will be the 11th play of the drive. Eagles have 2 timeouts. They haven't yet chewed up 3 minutes on this drive. First and goal from the 9. 3 receivers to the right. Foles looking for Cooper in the end zone. He goes up and makes the catch for an Eagles touchdown.
That's just great athleticism by Riley Cooper right there.
Unbelievable.
Janoris Jenkins is not in bad position. It's one-on-one jump ball situation. Watch the timing and the elevation of Riley Cooper.
I mean, he just goes up and takes it out of the air on that one.
Ah, that's impressive.
Talked about the Rams' size at the wide receiver and tight end positions. 6'4" Riley Cooper going up. And he makes the catch for his first touchdown this season. Adds the extra point. The Eagles lead is 13 as Chip Kelly's offense drives 11 plays, 80 yards. And for the first time in the red zone today in 3 tries, they reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a huge confidence boost for the Eagles going in at halftime. We talked about their struggles in the run game through last week and then into the first half here. That was the one drive where LeSean McCoy had a couple of nice runs, Darren Sproles, and then you get into the red zone and you finish the drive. This is their first touchdown in quite a while. So that's huge confidence for this Eagles team going in. And we'll have to see, you know, what this Ram team does. I think that when they came out, and Austin Davis, we talked about the great week of preparation he had, but I think this defense that the Eagles play, the 34 style, which is somebody on the nose. He's played against 4-man fronts, which are even fronts with the center uncovered. Very similar styles in Dallas and Tampa Bay. I think that this bothered them a little bit, and I think their game plan at the beginning to be aggressive maybe didn't pan out. So we'll see what their adjustment is as we get into halftime.
Yeah, you know what, Daryl, I just thought that the Rams, you know, when we spoke to them and they said that they were going to come out and try and stretch the field and make the pass open up for the run, I really didn't agree. I think this is a ground and pound kind of a team. And, you know, if they can get that run going a little bit, it's going to open up down the field for them. And we'll see what happens. I'll talk to Fish going in, and we'll see what happens here in the second half.
Cunningham on the return for the Rams. And he is stopped shy of the 20-yard line by Brian Bremen. So Austin Davis leads the St. Louis offense back onto the field with 2 timeouts, 25 seconds remaining after the Eagles offense scored their first touchdown the last 6 quarters.
Yeah, 2-minute drill for the Eagles. That's just commonplace, right? We do that all
That's
game.
every drive.
2 minutes to go in the half. What does that mean?
Well, when you average a minute 57 per drive, you're right. Every drive's a 2-minute drill.
It's unbelievable. 11 plays, 80 yards, under 3 minutes.
Stacy out to the 25 as the Rams will let the clock wind down. The Eagles will get the ball first in the second half.
And then you got to put a lot of pressure on your defense. Jeff Fisher's got to challenge his defense to come out and have a 3-and-out. That was a great drive by the Eagles for points at the end. So that's going to be a critical drive for the St. Louis Rams defense to start that second half.
So the Eagles blocked a punt in the first minute, took it into the end zone. Now lead the Rams by 13. To Los Angeles we go for the Visa halftime report. Kurt, take it away.
Welcome to the Visa halftime report. Visa Checkout, the easier way to pay online.
So the Eagles offense scores for the first time since week 3, and they go into the locker room with a comfortable lead right now. So welcome to the Visa halftime. TV, take it away.
All right, Falcons at the New York Giants. Eli Manning finding Ruben Randall, corner right, comes back. Great route by Randall coming back, helping the quarterback open up. 3-yard touchdown, 11-play scoring drive, 7-0 Giants. Then out of the eye, handing off. Steven Jackson bouncing to the outside. 10-yard touchdown run, 13-10. A good ball game now. Atlanta by a field goal on top of the Giants. Bears at the Panthers. Jay Cutler and the Bears traveling. Beautiful city, Carolina. Charlotte. Cutler scrambling, 10-yard touchdown run. First touchdown by Cutler running since 2011. 14-7 Bears. Play action, quick screen. Back to the outside to Alshon Jeffrey. Good job of blocking, beautiful running. Good football game. Greg Olsen, 9-yard touchdown reception for him. And now it's 21-13 Chicago. Breeze getting the Saints fired up. They have 9 straight regular season games at home that they have won. Graham hit hard after making this catch, would later have to leave 3-0 Saints on top of the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Delayed screen back to the outside. Pierre Thomas, 15-yard touchdown, 13-3.
Now watch this play here. Just seconds ago, Mike Glennon finding Louis Murphy, who was just signed before last week's game. What a catch. Both feet down, 20 yards on the score. And the Buccaneers making noise, down by just 3 as they approach halftime at New Orleans.
All right, Buffalo Bills at the Lions. Kyle Orton getting his start over the young A.J. Manuel, who was benched. Orton picked off by Rasheem Mathis. I mean, just don't throw this pass. You got to see that. 41-yard interception return, 14-0 Lions, now 14-3. Lions got a heck of a game going here. 3-1 the Lions are so far.
All right, a couple of field goal battles going on in both Dallas and Indianapolis. Look at this. Jacksonville hanging tight with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's 10-6 at halftime. And the Tennessee Titans rolling past Cleveland up by 18 at the break. All right, our Visa play of the first half comes to you via special teams of the Philadelphia Eagles. Where we've seen this before. Third straight game, their special teams has scored a touchdown. This one from Chris Maragos, earning them the Visa play for the first half. Pay online with Visa Checkout in just a few clicks. Then get back to the game. Visa Checkout, the easier way to pay online. Sign up now at VisaCheckout.com.
Adrian Gonzalez and Molina have to be separated. Oh, my, what a catch.
This opened up the wound that was there.
He knows what to do in October.
That's what changes the whole series.
Here's a high fly ball to left. Oh, light that baby up!
Behind the scenes of SEPTA, your sneak peek at SEPTA's ride into the future, tonight at 10.
I think you might want to sit down because what I'm about to tell you is big. Very big.
Introducing the Toyota Care lease, combining 2 great ideas, an affordable 2-year lease and Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan that covers services such as oil changes, plus our 24/7 roadside assistance, which includes lockout protection and more. The Toyota Care lease creates a carefree driving experience so you can focus on all the great places your Toyota will take you.
It all starts at Toyota. Let's go places.
This isn't just any down jacket. We started with down, then injected it with Omni-Heat insulation, and enhanced it with Omni-Heat Reflective, our patented silver dots that reflect your heat back to you. That's like a down jacket on steroids. In fact, if it were a baseball player, it'd be banned for life. Turbo Down from Columbia Sportswear. So warm it should be illegal, but it's not.
$24,995 goes a long way these days. Take the Kia Sorento LX with more horsepower than the Chevy Equinox LS. An overall 5-star safety rating, Bluetooth connectivity, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Your money can go a very long way, especially if you know where to look. The 2015 Sorento LX starts at just $24,995. Test drive one today at your local Kia dealer.
I'm Stanley Tucci, and I love New York. There's no place like it in the world.
One of my favorite fall activities is visiting our world-renowned wineries and craft brewers and award-winning distilleries and cider makers. They're located all across our great state. Come raise a glass to your favorites. Plan your fall getaway at iloveny.com/fall. There's something for everyone.
Tomorrow, Game 3 of the NLDS, Dodgers and Cardinals, only on Fox Sports 1.
Adrian Gonzalez and Molina have to be separated. Oh, my, what a catch.
This opened up a wound that was there.
He knows what to do in October.
And that's what changes the whole series.
Here's a high fly ball to left.
Light that baby up!
College football on Fox, Saturday at 3.
There's a great way to buy high-quality cars at low, no-haggle prices. And it all starts here at CarMax. Log on to CarMax.com and start your search today. And choose from over 35,000 CarMax quality certified used vehicles, from cars and trucks to SUVs and minivans. Browse the store nearest you or shop from our nationwide inventory and have the car of your dreams transferred to your local CarMax store. Finding the perfect car is easy when you start your search at CarMax. CarMax. Start here.
There is so much happening tonight on Fox.
Shark Wrap!
Like the season premiere of Bob's Burgers, an all-new Simpsons.
Anything else?
Kira Sedgwick on an all-new Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay, what else? What else?
Family Guy's all new, and it all leads to the series premiere of Mulaney.
Is there more?
Yes.
Oh, my God! Could you close the gate? Couple of calves got loose. Pow!
Sunday Fun Day, starting at 7/6 Central tonight on Fox.
This is a picture of my first mammogram. At age 40 in April, I was diagnosed with early-stage breast cancer. I was very lucky they caught it. I have 2 girls, Colette and Laurel. They knew it would be all right, so. It's because of this first mammogram that I'm able to enjoy time with my children and my family. Get an annual mammogram. Visit NFL.com/pink to learn more about a crucial catch day.
Halftime in Philadelphia. Eagles over the Rams by the score of 20-7. Second half coming up after these messages.
All you need to know, Kershaw.
Still dominant.
I was watching on Fox Sports 1.
Johnny Manziel.
Russell Wilson. Jay, I don't know about you, but I am spent.
Insuring your cell phone, is it worth the money?
The answer Monday on Good Day.
A Ford vehicle drives off a dealer's lot. The only clues, a signature and tire tracks. Called the Sign and Ride event, investigators have little to go on. No down payment, no first month's payment, and no cash due at signing. Handwriting analysis reveals a buyer with an appreciation for great fuel efficiency. Make a clean getaway. Lease an Escape for $239 a month with no money down, no first month's payment, and no cash due at signing at your Quality Plus Ford store.
We'll pick up your energy-guzzling refrigerator and pay you $35. Pico, we put our energy into helping you save energy and money.
What happens to your internet when everybody's online at once?
It's very frustrating.
Run into bandwidth issues.
Xfinity delivers the fastest in-home Wi-Fi.
Never seen something download that fast.
Everyone can be on their devices all at the same time.
That's amazing.
So, flipping fast.
Get the speed to power all your devices. Switch to the Xfinity X1 Triple Play for $79.99 a month for a year. Plus, upgrade to Blast for $10 more a month to get speeds up to 105 megabits per second. That's double the speed you get with Fios. Only at Comcast.com/switch today.
Since my U.S. Airways Premier World MasterCard gives me a companion ticket good for up to 2 people at $99 each, I brought a couple of friends.
Philly, with even more exclusive benefits, see where the U.S. Airways Premier World MasterCard can take you. Apply today.
The BMW i8's full-color head-up display keeps you focused on the road ahead, even when you're driving the BMW 3 Series. This and other BMW i8 innovations available in the BMW 3 Series. We only make one thing, the ultimate driving machine. Visit your local BMW center to experience a tech drive today and receive an innovations credit of up to $2,000.
Row 6, seats 7 through 10. Those are our seats.
At this one time we can't be there, please treat them right.
Get there early, stay late, and yell a whole lot.
Dress warm, gloves, hats, warm boots.
Eric sits in the middle. Uncle Paul sits on the aisle.
And if you want to sit in my seat, make sure you get your ticket from the only place a fan can trust.
Buy and sell 100% verified authentic tickets with other true fans. Only on NFL Ticket Exchange. Tickets from one fan to another.
All we got is now. So make today the best game you ever played. This is all we got. All right, let's go.
This kick is blocked. Eagles have done it again. To the end zone, touchdown. Foles looking for Cooper, makes the catch, touchdown. We get set for the second half in Philadelphia. Eagles with a 20-7 lead on the Rams. Today's excitement is brought to you by Nissan. Nick Foles, 19 of 26, 144 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And the Eagles got started early with a touchdown on special teams on a blocked punt, 2 field goals. They turned it over twice early in the second quarter, but then Foles found Riley Cooper in the end zone.
Yeah, they've got to take advantage of what their special teams provided them in their first quarter there with the block punt for a touchdown. They finally kind of hit a stride and some rhythm there on that last drive at the end of the first half. You got some nice runs to LaShawn McCoy, Darren Sproles. Let's see what happens. This is a very important drive for both sides. Nick Foles has got to bring this group out. They've got to start playing better. You look at the Rams, what happened there? They come out, they're going to be aggressive at the start, but they're playing against a different style of defense, and Austin Davis never really looked comfortable that whole first half. They were able to get some late points as well, but several times we had free blitzers right into the face of the quarterback, so I think they struggled a little bit there. They got away from what they do well, and I think how they wanted to match up today against the Philadelphia Eagles. They started to lean a little bit on their tight ends, get back to that running game, so we'll have to see what happens.
So Jeff Fisher's squad trails by 13. Goose?
Hey, had a chance to talk to Jeff Fisher. He said, listen, we're beating ourselves. Obviously, we talked about it with the penalties. He said, listen, in the second half, we got to establish the run. We got to go and get a better pass rush. We're getting to the quarterback, but we got to get him down on the ground. And he said, Goose, it's so obvious. Balls are up there. We need to make plays on the ball when they're up in the air. We have to go up and get it and be more aggressive. Chip Kelly, one thing he really passed on to me is they want to get Darren Sproles more involved in the second half, whether it's pass or run. Him and Shady McCoy, they want to get both of these guys involved. But he said, listen, we have to go and stick with the run, and we got to make some big plays. This first drive coming back is going to be huge for us.
Thanks, Goose. Sproles only 2 touches on offense in the first half. Eagles outgained the Rams 196-168. Eagles with that early touchdown on the block punt for the second straight week. So the Rams will kick off to get things started here in the third quarter. St. Louis at 1-2 coming off the bye. Up next for the Rams. Doesn't get any easier. Home games against the 49ers and the Seahawks.
They've got a brutal stretch coming up.
Zuerlein tees it up. The Rams trailing by 13 here in Philadelphia. Second half is underway. So Nick Foles and the Eagles will start from the 20-yard line. Eagles got the running game going in the second quarter. McCoy with a 19-yard run. He has 32 yards in all on 7 carries. Goose mentioned Darren Sproles. Sproles with 2 carries, 20 yards. McCoy also turned the ball over once. McCoy in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. It's McCoy. And he's tackled by Alec Ogletree after a gain of 3.
Just as Tony said, Chip Kelly trying to come out and get this run established, build off of that confidence you had at the end of the first half.
Jason Peters shaken up earlier, and he certainly does not look like he is playing at 100%. Moves over to the right side of the line. Poles to Macklin. And Macklin brought down by E.J. Gaines. So the Eagles now facing a 3rd down and 1. Peters back at left tackle. On 3rd and 1, it's McCoy. And he picks up the first.
Chip Kelly staying true to his word, coming out trying to get this run established. We talked about the pressure that Austin Davis was under. Nick Foles was under pressure too. This front can get after the quarterback, come out and challenge him. This is the weakness that they've had through the first 3 weeks of the season, is stopping the run. Their first 3 games.
First and 10 is McCoy, and he's bottled up, hit for a loss.
On this particular play, there's nowhere to go. They're bringing a little bit of a run blitz. See the linebacker coming up on the line of scrimmage, playing over the top. Shady McCoy back there, but sometimes there's just nowhere to go.
Loss of 3, 2nd down and 13. Eagles keep it on the ground. McCoy stays on his feet and takes it out to the 39-yard line.
Oh, this is all LaShawn McCoy, because watch the defenders for the Rams. William Hayes, Kendall Langford, they've got him bottled up right there, but neither one of them can get to him. Good job staying on the blocks by David Moak and Lane Johnson, and then just turn it over to LaShawn McCoy.
Gain of 10, 3rd down and 3. Foles over the middle, and that pass is broken up. Good play by Rodney McLeod, knocking it away from Jordan Matthews. So the Eagles will punt for the first time in this game.
We've talked about how good the Eagles special teams have performed, but this is a phase of the game that Jeff Fisher really enjoys. So the Eagles better be prepared to see some different things too in their punt protection.
It's the former St. Louis Ram, Donnie Jones. His first punt taken out the 18-yard line by Tavon Austin. There is a flag, 2 penalty markers.
I just don't understand how you can run all the way down the field. No, you're not in the position to throw the block, and throw the block in the back right in front of the referees.
He wasn't going to see that.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we see it like once a week.
It's crazy.
I mean, Chase Reynolds, he got outrun. You know, it's a good job by the Eagles coverage team. So you've got to let him go. You can't block him in the back.
Return. Illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 34. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. St. Louis keeps the ball. First down.
So this will force the Rams back, their opening possession of the second half.
We're the bags fly freeing, no change feeing, people loving, low fare leading airline. But that didn't fit on the side of our plane. Ever worry you're going to end up on one of those teeny tiny itty bitty regional jets? We don't. Southwest only flies 737s. You know, the big ones.
West didn't end where Columbus landed. Not on the banks of the Mississippi, or even the coast of California. The new Ram 1500 EcoDiesel with 9,200 pounds of towing and 28 highway miles per gallon. West will never end. Guts, glory, Ram.
Hey, check this out. I got KFC's $5 fill-up, 3 delicious extra crispy tenders, a big side of creamy mashed potatoes, a biscuit, a cookie, and a drink. Look, what'd you get?
I got a long sandwich.
That looks like a lot of bread.
I would have to agree.
Yeah, at least you got a whole foot of it, though. No chips, no drink?
No, that would have been extra.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Southwest Airlines. Without a heart, it's just a machine. By Ram Trucks. Guts, glory, Ram. By KFC, the world's best chicken. How do you KFC? And by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you gotta get DirecTV.
Downtown Philadelphia, Eagles leading the Rams 20-7 early third quarter. Kenny Albert, Darryl Johnston, Tony Siragusa. It's the worst starting field position today for St. Louis, following the penalty on the return. From the 11-yard line on first down, Davis loses the football, and it is taken in for a touchdown. Cedric Thornton. The Eagles have yet another touchdown on a return. Their 5th in the last 2 weeks.
I think Jake Long got beat inside, gave up the sack, then had an opportunity to recover the ball and didn't get it done. Yeah. Trent Cole coming from the outside, knocks loose. Jake Long's got an opportunity to get it right there.
So Trent Cole on his 32nd birthday with the sack, forced fumble, Thornton the recovery, and the touchdown. The 7th return touchdown for the Eagles this season. Every scoring play is reviewed.
It's the double review, turnover and score.
Right. So will Bill Vinovich take 2 looks at it? One more look for you at home.
Momentum has a way of quietly exploding onto the scene. The new Ram 1500 Eco Diesel with 28 highway miles per gallon, 420 pound-feet of torque. Guts, glory, Ram.
Hi, I'm Rob Lowe, and I have DirecTV. And I'm far less attractive, Rob Lowe, and I have cable. With DirecTV, you get 1080p and Dolby 5.1, the industry's best picture and sound. With cable, you get pictures and some sound, too. DirecTV is a theater quality experience I can have at home with all my friends. I don't. Don't be like this, me. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Applebee's let the fans put their favorite dishes on the famous 2 for $20 menu.
Why did I put the Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp on Applebee's 2 for $20 menu? Because it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Hi.
Oh, happy birthday.
Applebee's, where fans know best.
You treat every minute like it's a chance to do something. So you're always moving, constantly searching for the next opportunity to make the most of what life has to offer. Your time is valuable, so you reach for something better. Fewer calories, fewer carbs, more to experience. Michelob Ultra, the superior light beer.
They're TV's most beloved American institution. The Simpsons, all new tonight only on Fox.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Cedric Thornton on the recovery in the end zone following the sack by Trent Cole. So the Eagles with yet another touchdown from their defense. They scored a special teams touchdown earlier. And now it is Parkey for the extra point. (27-7) Philadelphia.
Well, it's amazing to me that you can have this happen to you at the start of the half. Your defense comes out, gets a stop, gives the ball back. Jake Long gets beat to the inside. It's a clean fumble right here, so the ball's out. Now, what they had to take a look at was Cedric Thornton contacted, and was he down by contact when he recovered the ball? But as we roll through this, you're going to actually see Jake Long knock the ball from Cedric Thornton, and then he actually makes the recovery into the end zone.
We bring in Mike Pereira from Los Angeles. Mike, certainly looks to us like the correct call from Bill Vinovich.
Yeah, I think the interesting part of the play was they had two aspects of the play that they had to review. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. They had to review the fumble just to make sure, and it was an empty hand. And then they had to look at this to see if he had gotten possession, Thornton had, and then was touched before the ball had broken the plane. But Darryl, you were on it all the way. He never got possession. The ball went forward into the end zone, and then he recovered. So they were able to confirm the two aspects for a touchdown.
All right, thanks very much, Mike. So the Rams, on their opening possession in each half, allow a touchdown. Five return touchdowns the last 2 weeks. Earlier today, Eagles became the first team since the 2002 Ravens to block a punt and score 2 straight weeks. And now their defense gets into the act once again. This is Cunningham.
And what a luxury for the Eagles as they're trying to work through their offensive issues to have the defense and the special teams contributing the way they are right now. I'm very interested to see how Austin Davis responds here. You know, we talked at the top when Jeff Fisher makes the decision to go with Austin Davis for the remainder of the year and says, don't look over your shoulder. And they come out and they have a great week of practice, and they haven't been able to transfer that. Not just Austin Davis, but their entire offensive unit has not been able to transfer their practice week out to the game field this afternoon.
First and 10 from the 21-yard line. Davis to the outside. And the catch is made by Kenny Britt out to the 27. Davis starting for the first time since he was announced as the starter for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, and you know what? I thought it was handled well by Jeff Fisher throughout the whole process. You know, you want to make sure that you're going to make the right decision. So you're saying, you know, it's Sean Hill's job until, you know, he gets back, and then you're going through it, and a lot of the people in St. Louis got frustrated, but you make the one decision. You're not going back and forth during the course of the year.
Second down and 4. And Stacy picks up a first out to the 33-yard line. Time for a game break. Joel Klatt. Joel.
All right, Kenny, we go to Dallas, and Daryl's going to like this one. Look at this. J.J. Watt, he's got Romo dead to rights. Romo spins away, then finds Terrence Williams for the 43-yard strike. The Cowboys have gone up on the Texans. It's 10-7. Daryl, how about Romo?
I tell you what, it's been amazing to see him progress week to week as he's working through this back. That shows you right there the ability to sense J.J. Watt coming from behind and spin out of there and then make that touchdown throw.
Now Davis sets up the screen on first down. Stacy up the sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 45. Picks up 12 yards on a Rams first down.
I like this grouping that they have on the field right now. This is the big group that we talked about. Kenny Britt, is he jogging off? But you've got your big tight ends. You had Kenny Britt and Brian Quick out there. It's big across the board as receivers. You've got two very big receivers on the outside. You've got your tight ends inside working against converted defensive ends that are playing the outside linebacker spot.
Quick in motion. This set of downs for the Rams. Stacy across midfield, gain of 8.
That looked like a short yardage and goal line formation, Tony, on first and 10.
All the big guys up there, a lot of big bodies, a lot of choices.
Sometimes during the course of the week, as you're getting prepared, you see some things from a matchup standpoint that you want to get to that's outside of your comfort zone. This is where St. Louis is comfortable, coming in, playing physical style, running football, some play action with these big bodies.
Second down and 2. Another Rams first down. Heading Cunningham to the Eagles 44.
The other reasoning with Ryan Schottenheimer, when you go big, he really felt that he could control what Philadelphia's defense would do. They're going to simplify, they're going to match in a specific way. That was going to allow him to anticipate what type of coverage and where his matchups would be.
Davis on first down. Couple of pump fakes. And then he throws it away.
Well, they wanted Jared Cook, and D'Amico Ryans does something that I wonder why more linebackers don't do. You're inside 5 yards, you know, just knock the guy down. Watch Jared Cook as he's going to work from that tight end spot, cross the field, and he just come in. That's inside the 5 yards. You know, I used to play against Eric Hill for the Arizona Cardinals, and that's how Eric Hill played pass defense. He'd get you before you got past 5 yards.
All right, okay.
Play clock at 2. Davis on second down. He throws and the pass broken up. Nice play by the ex-Ram, Bradley Fletcher.
Yeah, Austin Davis has got to get rid of that ball a little bit faster, Kyle. I think he's holding on to it a little bit too long. The defensive line knows it, that they're going to have a little extra time. And he's going to get that pressure right up in his face.
And I think that throws the timing off on the throw. This is one of those in routes, and you want that thrown to a spot. But I really like the play by Bradley Fletcher on the ball.
Also looked like Britt got a hand in to prevent the pick. Now Davis has trouble with the snap. Fires downfield, and it's a bit high for Quick. With Cary Williams on the coverage.
I'm surprised Austin got his eyes back down the field to find the receiver. He turned around and just winged it. High snap right here. I mean, he turns his head and throws. We trust those receivers, I'll tell you what, Darryl.
He knows he's got one-on-one on the outside. He's got an athletic guy out there. Give him a shot.
Donnie Hecker punting from his 45-yard line. Rams able to keep it out of the end zone. So the Eagles pin deep in their own territory, but they lead the Rams by 20.
Look at them. Time thieves. With their tiny little bandit hands. Stealing a second, a minute, an entire day. That's where your time went. With these creatures. Hungry, sleepy, poopy little crooks. But honestly, they wouldn't even have to steal it because you're happy to give it to them. Save what little time you have with store pickup from Target. Buy online, pick up in store, and spend more time with your little thieves.
When you play Monopoly at McDonald's, you're playing for more than $1 million. You're playing for greatness. Play Monopoly at McDonald's for your shot at millions of prizes.
Let's play this game.
The game you love is back.
There's a wave coming. We're the rock to break that wave.
Come on! Best job I ever had.
Best job I ever had. Best job I ever had.
Fury, rated R.
As boys, the Dodge brothers made their own bicycle. John went on to hold office. Horace supported the orchestra. They raced yachts. Their lives were big, but their dreams were even bigger. 100 years later, this is how their spirit lives on.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NFL for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NFL's consent is prohibited.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. More live games than ever before with NFL Mobile.
Back in Philadelphia, 8.5 to play, third quarter. Eagles out to a 27-7 lead. 1 touchdown from their offense today, 2 from their defense and special teams. Eagles start from their 4. McCoy coming out of the end zone. Gain of 1. New this season, stream live local Sunday afternoon games right on your smartphone with NFL Mobile. And if you've streamed Eagles games the last 2 weeks, you've seen 2 block punts for touchdowns back-to-back weeks after the Eagles hadn't done it in 22 years.
Unbelievable what their defense and special teams are contributing.
McCoy found a hole. Gain of 7 out to the 12.
Well, being able to be patient downhill, you saw on the previous run, he's trying to be patient, but everything's getting pushed back into his face, so he's got to lose ground to get around the outside. That time he's able to be patient as he was moving forward into the running lane.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities for Shady to go and hit the hole going downhill like runners like to do.
Third down and 2. Ball start.
Ball start. Offense number 14. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Second time Riley Cooper's been flagged.
Now you've got Rodney McLeod dropping down. You've got a stack double on that side of the field, and Riley Cooper's in the front of it, and he just flinches as Rodney McLeod drops in coverage.
Stack double on both sides. Third down and 7. Falls from the end zone to the near side. And the catch is made for a first down by Zach Ertz.
Well, one of the plays that the Rams were worried about was the screen, and this is the formation that a lot of them come out of, and they change it up, run a nice out route to Zach Ertz, and Chip Kelly really feels confident in the matchups that he can get across the formation and does a good job working that sideline.
Falls on first down, complete to Macklin. Macklin. Initially, it was ruled to completion, and now second official comes in. The side judge, Jimmy DeBell, he says no.
Possession, 2 feet down, but there's the ball out.
Not complete the process of the catch. Now second and 10. From the 15 on first down, it's McCoy. McCoy gains a yard. Ethan Westbrooks, Lamarcus Joyner on the tackle. Third down and 9. From the 16 on third and 9. Penalty flag comes from the defensive secondary as the catch is made by Ertz.
Holding. Defense number 20. Penalty's been declined. Result of the play. First down.
That's on Lamarcus Joyner.
Working on the front of the release here. Lamarcus Joyner passes it off, then goes back inside. That's where the completion was to Zach Ertz.
Looked like Joyner grabbed hold of Jordan Matthews. Now on first down, pass intended for Macklin, incomplete.
Those defensive backs right now are playing tight to those receivers, knowing a lot of short passes have been coming out. Nick Foles got to be aware of that because they're going to start making breaks on it. And Possibility for a pick at this situation. 2nd and 10. McCoy goes nowhere. Robert Quinn, first Ram.
Yeah, we hear a lot about Robert Quinn as a pass rusher, but here's nice run defense from the defensive end, working against Jason Peters, one of the better left tackles in the NFL.
Loss of 3 on the play. Now 3rd down and 13. Eagles must get to the 38. Ball's on 3rd and long. Throws. And it's Riley Cooper. Contender receiver Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Yeah, he ran the route for Riley Cooper, but we're getting pressure with the down 4. Finally, this is starting to impact a little bit there. Under duress, takes a hit after the throw, but a nice job by Janoris Jenkins recognizing the routes that are going to come out of a formation and getting there before Riley Cooper did at the point of the catch.
Donnie Jones, 2nd punt of the game, both here in the 3rd quarter. Good kick, taken at the 23 by Tavon Austin. Austin stays on his feet and is out of bounds at the 28. 52-yard punt, 5 on the return.
When we say the all-new Chrysler 200 is all new, we mean it. We used the latest tools and built a new state-of-the-art manufacturing plant. We gave it new smart technology. We challenged conventional thinking with a more intuitive design. And we set new expectations of what an American sedan can be. The all-new Chrysler 200, America's import.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large 1 topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
I just walked away.
Back off,
You ready?
Ice cream!
All right.
I got it. You sure? Yeah, it's fine.
It's a lot of money. You're gonna be great.
We know we're not the center of your life, but we'll do our best to help you connect to what is.
What's on TV? Only the biggest night of comedy ever created. What?
Sunday. Fun day.
The funniest shows.
Sunday. Fun day.
On the same night.
Sunday. Fun day.
And it can only be called
Sunday. Fun day.
Sunday Fun Day. All new tonight on Fox.
We welcome you back. Take a look at the NFC East. That is point differential. Eagles and Cowboys 3-1, Giants 2-2, Redskins at 1-3.
Yeah, the Giants seem to have figured out the new offense that they have installed in the offseason. Dallas, a little bit of a boo here as Dallas jumped out to a 10-7 lead, and they showed the highlight here. So those are the two trending up in the NFC East, but the Eagles just kind of hanging around just like they're doing today.
Consistent.
It's good. It's one of the Fortune 500.
Giants trailing the Falcons by 3. Davis's pass is caught and taken for a first down. Stacy out to the 39-yard line, gain of 12.
And here's a gentleman who deserves quite a bit of credit for being that steady stock, Tony, during this tumultuous time in Philadelphia. Dave Phipp, the special teams coordinator. I mean, when you've got a part of your team that's not functioning well and you have to lean on the other two, to expect to get the contribution that Philadelphia has got from their defense and their special teams is unexpected. So it's very impressive what they've done the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, giving that offense cushion. From the 38-yard line out to the 42, it is Stacy.
Second down and 6 for the Rams. Trail by 20. There's the Eagles special teams coach. Special teams touchdowns last week, Goose, for the Eagles. Another one today. First team ever blocked punt return for a touchdown and a defensive touchdown in back-to-back weeks. How about that? Second down and 6. Davis throws and it's high. 3rd and 6 upcoming. Cook, the intended receiver.
And you really have to credit the defensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles all afternoon, because they got pressure on Austin Davis early in this game, and he never really has seemed to be comfortable in the pocket. There's been opportunities where it was more advantageous for him to climb up in the pocket and work down the field, and he's tending to bail out now. Young quarterbacks like to bail out the back and circle around, and he has not really felt comfortable this entire game.
Yeah, sometimes the illusion of a blitz is just as good as a blitz. And that's sometimes what this Eagles defense is doing. We're putting all these guys on the line of scrimmage. Look at them right here.
Set on the line, 3rd down and 6. Pass is caught, taken for a first down into Eagles territory by Austin. And he takes a hard hit at the end of the play from the strong safety, Nate Allen.
Yeah, you got to use your strengths. Tavon Austin, his strength is speed. Run away and then get safe. I mean, you've got to be able to see Nate Allen coming at you on the field line. Tavon Austin's not going to win that battle on the sideline trying to be physical.
I think next time he's going to go out of bounds. What do you think?
Live and learn, right, Goose?
That's right. That's right.
21 yards, and then Austin had his bell rung. Stays on the field. First down from the Eagles 36. This is Stedman Bailey on the wide receiver screen. And he's forced out by Gary Williams. Gain of 5.
A little bit of shift in personnel. We've talked about the big wide receivers outside, Kenny Britt, Brian Quick. Now we've moved into Stedman Bailey and Tavon Austin. So as you're down 20 points right now, you need that quick strike. You need quick scores.
Bailey and Austin played together at West Virginia. Both drafted in 2013. Second down and 5. It's Stacy, and he loses the football. Recovered by Thornton. What a day he's had. Cedric Thornton already has a touchdown today. And he is tackled at the 24-yard line of the Rams. So Thornton with the fumble recovery in the end zone, and now scoops it up and returns it deep into Rams territory.
Oh, Malcolm Jenkins is so mad at himself right now because he's so excited that Cedric Thornton has got the ball and he's running down the field with this fumble that they pick up. He doesn't see the pursuit coming.
All he's got to do is turn around and make the block, and he's in the end zone.
Brandon Graham knocked it away from Zach Stacy. Thornton on the recovery.
Look behind you, Malcolm.
Downfield.
Look behind you. They're not coming from in front of you.
Yeah, when you get a big guy getting the ball, he's not going to outrun you. You got to turn back, and someone's going to get him from behind.
See, Goose, that's why you got to run those gassers in practice.
That's right. That's right.
What did you tell Brian Billick?
If I got to run 40 yards, we're going to lose, Coach.
Well, Thornton just ran for 40, and the Eagles are winning. From the 24 off the fake to McCoy. Pass is short. Intended for Matthews.
That was a poor ball right there. If he hits Matthews in stride right here, this is 7 points. Nick Foles is going to want this one back. He lays it out there. He doesn't put anything on it, and the ball sort of flutters a little bit. That could have been an easy 7 for this Eagles team.
Off the fake to McCoy. Falls, fires, end zone. Touchdown, Jeremy Maclin.
A lot of conversations going on in the secondary for the St. Louis Rams. They just turned.
Completely blew that coverage. That safety was gone. He thought he had safety help over the middle.
They had, at the end of that play, you had LaMarcus Joyner and Rodney McLeod in a big conversation. Exactly right, Goose. You can't play it that way if you don't have help over the top.
Yeah, he thought he had McLeod over the top. He didn't.
Parkey, the extra point. The route is on here in Philadelphia. Graham knocks it out. Stacy the fumble. Thornton the recovery. And it's set up. Nick Foles to Jeremy Maclin.
Miller invented light beer, the original 96-calorie Pilsner, and that changed everything. This led to advertising about great taste, which led to farmers letting fresh hops cascade through their fingers, which led to brewmasters admiring their craft, which led to hand models reaching for a cold one, which led to slow-motion pours of golden goodness, which led to super slow-motion pours with subliminal messages added in for good measure. Miller Lite. We invented light beer and subliminal advertising. You're welcome.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know certain cartoon characters should never have an energy drink?
Action.
Geico.
Introducing the Birds of America collection. 50 stunning hand-painted plates commemorating the state birds of our proud nation.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
When was the last time your wireless company made you feel like this? The new Cricket Wireless believes you should be doing a lot more of this. So we don't have any of those silly annual contracts. But we do have a whole lot of coverage for not a lot of money. So everyone can feel like this. Switch now and get a free 4G smartphone on our reliable 4G network after a $50 mail-in rebate Cricket Visa promotion card. The new Cricket Wireless. Something to smile about.
On October 14th, X-Men Unite. This is gonna be fun. X-Men Days of Future Past, October 14th.
Primetime's wildest ride is back. Sleepy Hollow tomorrow on Fox.
Darryl, do you think this will bring down the Eagles' average time of possession? A 10-second drive by Philadelphia.
I knew they were quick, but I didn't know they were that quick.
There's Thornton to recover the fumble, and then Jeremy Maclin grew up just outside St. Louis. He idolized Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Ozzie Smith, fan of all the St. Louis teams, and Maclin with the touchdown against his hometown Rams.
Okay, let's go back and take a look at this. The big thing here, we're going to have this guy turn the play loose, but I think the big question is we've got 1, 2, 3 receivers here. We've got 1, 2, 3 defenders here. So why does this safety move this way? I think the corner down low is passing him on, thinking that he's got help over the top. So that's something that Chuck Cecil and his group are going to have to talk to. And I talked to Chuck before the game, and we kind of revisited the big play by Dez Bryant when they had somebody get behind him. And he said, we've been having some breakdowns in our secondary at critical times.
Yeah, he rolled over to the tight end side instead of the wide receivers. I mean, that's just common sense there. Those guys are going to play it downfield more.
But now the Rams offense back to work as Quick breaks away from Williams into the arms of Allen. Brian Quick has a Rams first down. 8 of 25.
They have moved the ball from time to time, but they've just, I mean, the whole afternoon, Kenny, it has really been, you know, the Rams who have been their own worst enemy through the penalties. Now it's the turnovers here in the second half.
3 turnovers in all, 8 penalties. And they've allowed 2 non-offensive touchdowns by the Eagles. Nice touch, and there is a flag as Austin Pettis leads his way to the Philadelphia 38.
Illegal contact. Defense number 50. Penalties declined. Result of the play. First down.
Casey Matthews.
I don't know about that, Darryl. Illegal contact. He ran right into him.
Well, you know, I don't know if you call that. You know, it seems like it's incidental.
Yeah,
Casey Matthews kind of stayed there, so.
Got his hands out like, hey, listen, I know.
You see it happen when they're going stride for stride down the field on vertical routes.
Penalty declined. 16-yard pickup for Pettis.
Left, going left.
From the Eagles 38. Davis steps up, takes off. Austin Davis has a first down. This time he slides after picking up the first. Time for a game break to Los Angeles. Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
All right, the Buccaneers have put up 24 straight points to open up a big lead in New Orleans, but the Saints crawling back. Pierre Thomas with a short touchdown reception from Drew Brees. It's now 24-20 into the third. Can he move some goose?
All right, thanks, Kurt. How about the Buccaneers coming off the win at Pittsburgh? Now lead the Saints by 4 on the road. Pass is caught for another Rams first down by Jared Cook.
Here's another throw. Here comes Marcus Smith, 3 right to the quarterback in that situation. Smart play by Marcus Smith at the end, too. Don't take a chance on getting a penalty on a hit to the quarterback.
First and 10 from the Philadelphia 14 as Davis hands off to Benny Cunningham, who walks it in for a Rams touchdown.
Well, they got everybody to move a little bit to the defensive right position, and good vision and a cutback by Benny Cunningham. This is well done. Just that flow over, get everybody stretched, and then right back the other way.
First touchdown of the season for Benny Cunningham in his second year out of Middle Tennessee State. Sherline adds the extra point, so it is now 34-14 Philadelphia. Well, tomorrow the MLB postseason on Fox Sports 1 continues as the scene shifts to St. Louis. It's game 3, Dodgers and Cardinals. Tomorrow, 9 Eastern on Fox Sports 1, streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Some tremendous action last night. Matt Kemp with the big home run for the Dodgers and an 18-inning thriller down in our nation's capital.
I got to admit, Kenny, I fell asleep at 16.
I stayed up the whole way through. I thought it was going to go till this morning. It's unbelievable.
Longest game time-wise in baseball postseason history.
I got to give it to the fans, though. A lot of their fans stayed to the end.
They hung in there, and it was Brandon Belt disappointing the Beltway area fans.
Yeah. When do they shut the concession stands down? What inning do you think, Kenny? Like 8 or 9? I mean, they went like 7, 8 innings with nothing. No food, nothing.
Only you would come at it from that perspective.
Hey, listen, you got to keep those calories up, Mr. Egg Whites. Guys, Zach Stacy, left calf, doubtful. Update for you.
Thanks, Goose. Eagles will start from their 20, leading by 20. Nick Foles has thrown for 2 touchdowns. The Eagles with a touchdown from their special teams and their defense once again.
Well, Tony, here's that situation that we always talk about with this Chip Kelly style offense. A 20-point lead going into the 4th quarter. When do you gear this offense down so you're not off the field quickly?
Eat the clock.
Giving
exactly.
that opposition an opportunity to get back in. I'm interested to see how we play this 4th quarter with a 3-possession lead.
Well, this will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a handoff to McCoy, who takes it up the middle and gains 8. So the 3rd quarter has come to an end here in Philadelphia. All Eagles. They lead the Rams 34-14.
Fox tomorrow.
Put it down!
I just gotta chill.
Gotham, followed by Sleepy Hollow. All new tomorrow on Fox.
Howard Eskin and Keith Russell. The Eagles on Fox 29. Getting even better.
I think you might want to sit down because what I'm about to tell you is big. Very big.
Introducing the Toyota Care Lease, combining 2 great ideas, an affordable 2-year lease and Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan that covers services such as oil changes, plus our 24/7 roadside assistance, which includes lockout protection and more. The Toyota Care Lease creates a carefree driving experience so you can focus on all the great places your Toyota will take you.
It all starts at Toyota. Let's go places.
So Brian at Citizens said 1 deposit a month waives the monthly maintenance fee.
He's so good to me.
Mom, this is amazing.
I know, no fee.
No, Brian at Citizens Bank. He gave you a special deal. He's into you. Sounds like it's time to get back out there.
Honey, anyone can get one deposit checking. Besides, he's younger than your brother.
Ew.
You got that right.
One deposit checking, only from Citizens Bank. One deposit of any amount each statement period waives the monthly maintenance fee.
All right, fellas, let's go out there and give him heck. Let's go out there and give him the 1-2.
You tell him, Captain.
Go out there and we're going to really give him the business.
By God, let's sock it to him. Yeah.
Fair and square. Hip, hip. Hooray! Come on, boys, let's give him a wall.
Holy smokes. The old game just can't compete, especially when it comes to energy. Solar power is here, and now you can bring solar home. That's the power to be free.
Two Eagles touchdowns in the third quarter. They have extended to a 34-14 lead. Philadelphia won their first three games, Darryl, in come-from-behind fashion. They trailed Jacksonville, Indianapolis, and Washington by 10 or more, so doing it in a much different fashion here today. Second down and 2. It is McCoy for an Eagles first down out to the 33. Now, we've talked about when do the Eagles slow things down and start to take chunks of time away. Have a look at the play clock, upper left, on our Fox box. So we'll see how much time it takes the Eagles here. They average, both for the season and today, one play every 21 seconds, which leads the league. They snap the ball with 12 on the play clock. And the handoff to McCoy. McCoy gains 2.
And one of the things that Chip Kelly has told us is he doesn't really worry about time of possession all that much, but when he gets to this point in the game, what is my lead and how many possessions could the opposition give me? You see how quickly they play. The same amount of plays, but look at the difference in time of possession. So, you know, that pace is quick, but now you get into this situation and you've got to completely change your thought process and slow it down to take this clock away.
Especially if your offense isn't going and getting first downs and helping your team.
Right, the Rams have actually outgained the Eagles as far as total yards. That time they snapped it with 13 on the play clock, and Sproles takes it out to the 39, setting up third down and 4.
And they're right around that 12, 13-yard area. So I think that is this offense being patient.
Again, we keep an eye on the play clock as the Eagles try and wind the clock down. This time, snap came at 18 and then falls off his back foot. And there is a flag, a penalty marker in the secondary.
Illegal contact. Defense number 21. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Janoris Jenkins, 9th Rams penalty.
I know we're going to see interference right here, but I do not agree with this ball being thrown by Nick Foles. There's no way. He's going backwards. He doesn't have any feet on the ground. He just threw that ball up. If they don't call that penalty and that ball's just floating like that, I mean, maybe not this secondary, but down the road, another team that he faces are going to see this, and those safeties are just going to play him, and he's going to have 5 interceptions if he throws balls like that.
There's McCoy to midfield.
Yeah, he's been fortunate today, Tony. He's had a couple up there that you know, could have very easily been intercepted, and their decisions that coaches talk to their quarterbacks about. You know, we don't just air the ball up into the middle of the field, and he has been fortunate that there's been penalties on those plays. And I mean, right now he's playing that style of, hey, just throw it down there. You know, 2 of the 3 things that can happen benefit you. You're either going to catch it or you get pass interference or another penalty.
Ball snapped at 14 on the play clock, and McCoy is bottled up. T.J. McDonald coming up to make the tackle.
Eagles' Chris Polk has got a hammy. His left hammy pulled a little bit. He's questionable coming back.
Thanks, Goose. Third down and 5. Giants and Cowboys both leading their games. Redskins host Seattle tomorrow night. So the three NFC East teams in action today, all winning. 3rd down and 5. Foles pulls it in. And now takes off. Chased by Brockers. Has a 1st down and more. Lost the football at the end of the run. And the Rams have recovered. It's the 3rd Eagles turnover today. Now Foles slid head first, so he was not touched by a Ram. If he slid feet first, he would have been down. He goes head first or shoulder first, was not touched until then. Ball already had come loose.
There comes a time in everyone's life when you want more. Like a new, meticulously engineered German sedan. Finely crafted, exactingly precise. Desire for such things often outpaces one's means. Until now.
Hey, man. New Jetta. Yeah.
Introducing Latza New. The new Volkswagen Jetta. Isn't it time for German engineering?
내가 제일 잘 나가. 내가 제일 잘 나가. 내가 제일 잘 나가. 내가 제일 잘 나가. 제일 잘 나가.
This is Alex. We saw him holding Bud Light, which means he's up for whatever happens. So we surprised him with a new Buccaneers-themed living room.
Alex, come and check this out.
Hey, man. Cool. You like it? Yeah.
Alex.
Hey. What the
number one Buck fan?
I am.
I love it. Come with me. Come on, Alex. Look at my backyard. This is crazy. Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
I want to fire the cannon.
Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
Today's Game on Fox is sponsored by the new Volkswagen Jetta. Isn't it time for German engineering? By Microsoft Surface, the official tablet of the NFL. And by Bud Light, who reminds fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly.
If Goose comes out of retirement, he'll be running those Rocky steps to get ready for the 40-yard returns.
Ran him yesterday.
Eagles lead by 20 again. Foles does not slide feet first. He goes head first, shoulder first, was not contacted by a Ram before the ball came out. So it is an Eagles turnover, their 3rd of the game. Foles already more interceptions than last season and more fumbles lost. But the Eagles 12 minutes away from going to 4-1. Rams start for their 38. Rozak Stacy, as Goose told you, calf injury, so Benny Cunningham in the backfield. And the pass is incomplete. It was intended for Austin Pettis. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Just mistakes this afternoon by this Ram team. It's through a couple of hands, but if you've got your eyes on that ball, follow through. Austin Pettis can make that catch.
Brian Schottenheimer, offensive coordinator. His team has outgained the Eagles on offense today. But the Eagles with a touchdown on special teams and a defensive score as well. Davis loads of time, now takes off, couldn't find anyone downfield. He slides feet first out to the 45-yard line, gain of 7.
And this is the one area that I've seen an improvement just during the course of the game from Austin Davis. You're trying to get everybody to the right side. Brian Quick coming across. Here's the near side with the 3 receivers on that side. Good coverage by Philadelphia everywhere. So Austin Davis pulls it down and climbs up in the pocket instead of bailing out the back.
He's got to work on that slide a little bit, but good decision on taking the ball.
It's better than Nick Foles' slide.
Well, he was a baseball player, guys, drafted by the Red Sox a couple of years back.
Not a lot of stolen bases.
3rd down and 3. As Davis floats one in for a 1st down to Jared Cook with Nate Allen on the coverage. So that quiets the crowd here in Philadelphia. 11 minutes remaining. Rams quickly up to the line, trailing by 20. From midfield. Davis moving right, and that pass is deflected by Brandon Bear, who played for Chip Kelly at Oregon.
Trying to get the screen set up on the outside to Benny Cunningham. So a couple of passes knocked down by this Eagles defensive line, doing a good job knowing they can't get there and elevating. And
there's Sam Bradford on the road with the Rams for the first time this season. Knocked out for the season with the ACL injury during a preseason game. And Rams brought in Sean Hill, the former Lion and 49ers starter, to back him up. He lasted one half, went out of the season opener with a thigh injury, replaced by Davis. And now Davis going deep, looking for Stedman Bailey.
Well, he's lucky on this one. You know, obviously you're down by 20 points. You need scores quickly, but you can't force the ball into coverage. And this is a shot down the field, but the Eagles have it covered very, very well. You want the big strike down the field, but you've got your check downs built into that route. He needed to come down to one of his underneath players.
3rd down and 10. Rams must get to the 40 for a first. And the catch is made by Tavon Austin. And Austin picks up a first down to the Eagles' 38. Second catch today for Austin, who sat out the Dallas game 2 weeks ago with a knee issue.
Austin Davis doing a good job of working the pocket, knowing he only has 4 pass rushers coming at him, down lineman.
Davis hands it off to Benny Cunningham, who picks up another Rams first down.
That's the way you cut, right, Darryl?
He showed good feet on the touchdown run earlier, and then this one is very, very similar. You know, he's that small, physical, hard to locate running back, but you try and find him as he's coming through that line. But some nice feet.
Davis on first down, steps up, wrapped up by Connor Barwin. Down he goes. 4th sack today for this Eagles defense.
Connor Barwin does a really nice job. He comes upfield. Take an eye at him right here. Comes upfield. Austin Davis goes and works the pocket, steps up, sees some open. He does a nice job of spinning back. The other defensive lineman go and hold him up a little bit, and he comes back for a nice sack. That's a way not to quit on it.
That's Barwin's 2nd sack today. 2nd and 12. And that pass could not be handled by Kenny Britt. Time for a game break to Los Angeles. Kurt Menefee. Kurt.
All right, 3-1 in Houston, at 3-1 Dallas. Arian Foster makes it 17 Houston, 17 Dallas, scoring with 41 seconds left in regulation. Kenny Moose and Goose.
All right, Kurt.
They got it in him, Darryl. 41 seconds. Can Tony Romo take him down for a field goal?
You know what? They got Dan Bailey. What is he, 20, well, 30 for 30 straight if he's got that one today without missing.
Cowboys have won their last 3. Giants now lead the Falcons 27-20. 3rd down and 12. Davis rolling right. Davis throws to the end zone, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Kenny Britt.
Again, we're just not getting our head around. Bradley Fletcher he does everything right. He's running with Kenny Britt stride for stride, even as the play breaks down. Number 81 at the bottom. There they are, man to man. Watch the coverage. He just doesn't get his head back around to locate the football. He's so late getting it there. By the time he turns around, it's coming in, and Kenny Britt is stepping in front of him.
Kenny Britt, who grew up about an hour and a half up the Jersey Turnpike in Bayonne. His first touchdown as a Ram, his first touchdown since the 2012 season. He had a huge game the only time he faced the Eagles prior to today with the Titans 4 years ago. 225 yards and 3 touchdowns for Britt in that game. So the Rams here in Philadelphia have pulled to within 2 scores.
Trade in your old iPhone and get a new iPhone free at Verizon.
Did you say something, Paul?
Huh? No.
Can I round our trip? I love our trips.
Oh, me too. But no, I'm good. I know where I'm headed.
How about music?
I don't really feel it.
What a fun drive. We always have so much fun. Remember that one time we...
Sure, you loved your old iPhone, but you'll love your free new iPhone you traded for even more.
There comes a time in everyone's life when you want more. Like a new, meticulously engineered German sedan. Finely crafted, exactingly precise. Desire for such things often outpaces one's means. Until now.
Hey, man. New Jetta. Yeah.
Introducing lots of new. The new Volkswagen Jetta. Isn't it time for German engineering?
What is love?
Hola, amor. I'm on my way to the interview. Yeah, I'll transfer the money. Done.
What is love?
You got the tickets? Perfecto. I'll send you the money. Done.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
And done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done.
When you play Monopoly at McDonald's, you're playing for more than $1 million. You're playing for greatness. Play Monopoly at McDonald's for your shot at millions of prizes.
Let's play this game.
The game you love is back.
Kira Sedgwick's in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. All new tonight on Fox.
The Rams today have outgained the Eagles on offense by 73 yards. They have 3 offensive touchdowns to the Eagles 2. Rams have more first downs. They've run more plays. They lead in time of possession by over 8 minutes, but they trail by 13. Here is Sproles on the return for Philadelphia. Stopped just shy of the 30. For the Rams with back-to-back scores. First Cunningham and then Britt back in this game.
When the Galaxy Note launched in 2011, it was ahead of its time. And naturally, when things are new and different, sometimes people aren't ready for them. Experts saw the bigger screen and were like, "You look like you're talking into a piece of toast." The Note is an unwieldy beast. Now it's not being dismissed by competitors. It's being imitated. Thing is, the Note is more than big. It's about being more productive. Wait for it. I like that part. More innovative. Oh, cool. More fun. Today, people are saying, is it just me or does the new iPhone 6 look like a Samsung Galaxy Note 2 from 2012? It's cute how Apple thinks their phablet is a fresh idea when Samsung Mobile has been excelling at them for years already. Hashtag next big thing. The new Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The next big thing is here.
Visa Checkout is the easier way to pay online.
Okay, just enter your password and check out.
But can Kaloe and Dino really pay for Pizza Hut inside one of the heaviest waves in the world? Sign up now. Visa Checkout, the easier way to pay online. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Visa Checkout and Pizza Hut are ready to dish up 1 million free pizzas. Get yours now at pizzahut.com.
I've got the world's biggest NFL video library personalized just for me.
And it goes with me from this screen to that screen.
NFL Now. Download it today.
Today's game is sponsored by the new Samsung Galaxy Note 4. The next big thing is here.
This is a huge possession for the Eagles with just under 9 minutes remaining. They lead by 13. Rams have the momentum with back-to-back touchdowns. Eagles start from their 29-yard line. On first down, falls to a wide-open Riley Cooper after the fake to McCoy.
Don't run out of bounds, Riley Cooper.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
First down gain of 13, but the clock stops. They only use 7 seconds.
Just, slide.
Stay in bounds.
Understand what's going on in the game right now. Again, we've got that play clock in there. The last time they had the ball, they were going off 12, 13, 14. See if this time they get inside 10 seconds.
Why not run it all the way down to 5?
I don't think they can. It's not in their nature.
McCoy. Going to the 46. Gain of 3.
It's a tough balance, Kenny, because right now the one thing you don't want to do is be ultra conservative as you're trying to kill clock here at this point in the game, and all of a sudden you find yourself in punt formation giving the ball back to the Rams. So it's a tough balance offensively to work it both ways.
Under 8 minutes remaining. Play clock now at 15. As it continues to wind down. Snap comes at 11. And it's McCoy who tried to bounce it to the outside. Now the Eagles face a 3rd and long. It's 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration right there. You can see LeSean McCoy with his hands up, just really nowhere to go up front.
Well, they can't make cuts. You know, when you get penetration like the Rams defensive line has been getting, you know, you can only make one cut. You have no option to go anywhere else. He's trying to make something happen, but you just got to go and turn it up and just get what you can get.
It's like you said, Tony, everything is done laterally. He's not being able to get downhill.
Not at all.
3rd down and 8. Eagles must get to the Rams 47 for a first, and they will not. Rolled an incompletion. So the clock stops at 7:03, and the Eagles will punt it away.
5-yard crossing pattern when you need 10 yards or whatever the down and distance was. I don't understand that either.
Needed 8. Matthews took the hit from Joyner. So the Eagles used 1:59 of the clock. And now Jones will punt it away from his 35. Angled away from Austin. And it is out of bounds. Right around the 25-yard line. Rams take over, down by 13.
Cancel my morning meetings.
How about a meeting with pizza?
Where's Orion's belt?
Light years from pizza.
Dom, how do I do karate?
I don't know karate, but I know pizza.
Jiu-jitsu?
Introducing voice ordering on the Domino's app, the newest way to order.
Dom, I'm gonna need a pizza.
I thought you'd never ask.
Tell Dom what you want, or ask for this $5.99 deal.
I'm on it.
This is the new iPhone 6. And this is the new iPhone 6 Plus. Have you seen some of the new stuff the camera can do?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Its slow-mo is slower than ever before. Its time-lapse can turn hours into seconds. Image stabilization helps keep everything smooth.
So smooth.
The camera on the new iPhones are better than ever.
Shapow!
What was that?
That's the sound the camera makes.
No, it's more like a...
Nope, I think it's shapow!
America's future will be determined by your dreams and your visions.
Some of you will fly the fastest planes that have ever been built, reach the highest altitude that man has ever gone to.
Whether you serve in the skies above or on the ground below, each of you has stepped forward to defend your country.
The American people support you, and they believe you truly do represent the best of America.
Oh, steer clear of Kristen. She can't control herself around chocolate. She'll devour you.
Really?
Yeah, thanks for introducing us.
Anything for a friend.
Ooh, strong grip. Ow!
Primetime's wildest ride is back. Sleepy Hollow tomorrow on Fox.
Here in Philadelphia, Goose doing a little tailgating prior to the game today.
And here they all are, the whole crew. You know, Kenny, when I travel, I got to travel with a little bit of food.
You know what, Goose? I thought your sideline setup was a little over the top. That's just how you roll, huh?
That's how I roll, baby. That's how I roll.
I mean, that thing is ridiculous.
If you're going to do it, you do it big. Do it big.
Hopefully you bring it to Buffalo next week. Rams trailing by 13 as Davis checks it down to Benny Cunningham. And Cunningham picks up a first down to the 37. So with 6:40 remaining, Rams quickly up to the line. It's a two-possession game. Rams have scored touchdowns on each of their last 2 drives. And now Davis looking for Britt, and he drew a flag. Bradley Fletcher grabbed hold of Kenny Britt.
And they're going to give him PI, not holding. So that'll be a spot foul instead of just 5 yards.
Pass interference. Defense number 24. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
I don't know what you're sitting on in this situation. I'd be worried about somebody getting behind me more than jumping a comeback in that situation. So just understanding, you know, we've had a couple of instances here by the Eagles. Riley Cooper going out of bounds to stop the clock. Bradley Fletcher not understanding that the deep ball is the one that's going to get you beat.
You hear it every week. Keep the ball in front of you as a defensive secondary person.
Rams gain 24 yards on the penalty. Now Davis steps up and throws. Catch is made by Austin Pettis. Gain of 8 to the Eagles' 31.
Right now, the Eagles' defensive line is getting pressure, but they've only got the 4 there, so that is allowing Austin Davis to step up and feel comfortable, where earlier in the game he was having to bail out and go around the outside.
Davis on second down. It's Cunningham. Picks up a first. Heading for the sidelines. Well, the clock stops at 5:55, so the Rams, who trailed 34-7 late in the 3rd quarter, have fought their way back into this game. Despite having a punt blocked in the 1st minute, return for a touchdown. A fumble recovered in the end zone for an Eagles touchdown, as Davis swings it out and taken down to the 17-yard line by Pettis. Austin Davis over 300 yards in the air today. Now 5.5 remaining.
Tony, as a defensive player in this situation, these 2-minute drills, I mean, is this too soft? Is this coverage too soft, allowing the Rams to move down the field?
Yeah, you know what? They've been successful with pressure. I would be bringing pressure. Play a little man-to-man on the outside. You're still going to have a safety over the top, but try to force him into a bad throw. They're throwing all underneath stuff. Maybe with little dinks and dunks there, and being successful after the catch.
Trey Watts takes it all the way down to the Eagles' 5-yard line. Clock stops at 5:07. The Rams have gone 70 yards in 1:47 seconds. Now, they did pick up 24 on the penalty. 1st and goal from the 5. Looking to pull it in 1 score. 6 straight completions for Austin Davis. Looking to make it 7 to the end zone. Touchdown, Brian Quick. So the Rams have scored touchdowns on 3 straight possessions, and it's now a 1-score game.
And this is his comfort zone. Austin Davis and Brian Quick worked a lot together when they were not starters, so they have that chemistry between quarterback, wide receiver. This is a gutsy throw, wide side of the field, back shoulder fade, one-on-one coverage. You better have confidence that you know each other very well in that situation, and these two have had extended time practicing together.
Third touchdown pass for Davis. Sirline, the extra point. The Rams have pulled to within 6. They trail by 27 late in the 3rd quarter. After the Eagles scored 21 in a row, the Rams have done the same.
Jeff Fisher never panics. I mean, if teams do follow the personality of their head coaches, you know, this team is never going to feel like they're out of a game. And I've always been impressed with his clock management. You get into situations where you're down, you're not panicking, you're maintaining your composure, you keep your timeouts, you make smart decisions. You have an onside kick in these situations to try and get the ball back too quick. Trust your defense, put them back out on the field. Understand that Chip Kelly's offense is fast-paced. They're going to move quicker. They're not used to settling and taking down clock in the 4th quarter. This is going to be this is as big as it gets right here, Tony. I mean, this series right here. You know, they did it last week in San Francisco. An offense that sputtered the entire game last week puts together a very impressive drive to give themselves an opportunity to steal that game in San Francisco last week. Can they do the same thing this week and just ice this game away?
This defense looks like they're tired a little bit, man. They've been out there all day long.
So with 4:41 remaining, the Eagles lead by 6. We'll start from their 20. Second half possessions for Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that was with the gift from the St. Louis Rams to open this half with the fumble recovery in the end zone by Cedric Thornton. Obviously, you see a 2-play 24-yard drive for a touchdown, so another miscue by the St. Louis Rams leads to points there. But they did this last week. I mean, they had stumbled around through 3.5 quarters out in San Francisco, and Nick Foles got his guys to put together a very impressive drive to put themselves in a position to win that game at the end.
So Foles and the Eagles start from the 20. Their lead has been cut to 6. McCoy. Gain of 3. Ogletree the tackle.
This Philadelphia offense has got to be thinking, run the ball, keep the chains moving, eat some of this clock up. Looks like they're slowing down a little bit right here, Darryl. This is the first time I've seen them in the huddle.
No, Tony. This is about putting a drive together, staying on the field. This is not about taking clock. That was earlier in this quarter. Right now, this is about getting back to what you do well. You cannot come out here and give the ball back to the Rams right now. Whatever it takes, you need to be aggressive in this situation now and move these chains.
Absolutely move these chains.
Right clock all the way down to 2. And the Eagles forced to use a timeout. So they really took too much time.
Philadelphia.
And that also means the clock stops. 3:54 remaining. Well, Week 5 continues later today on CBS. Then tonight, Sunday Night Football on NBC. Tune in tomorrow for Monday Night Football on ESPN. Exciting action here in Philadelphia, where the Eagles led 13-0. They led 34-7. And the Rams have scored 21 consecutive points. Now Greg Williams' defense trying to get the ball back. A Rams team without their starting quarterback out for the season. Rams team that led Dallas 21-0 in their last game wound up losing 34-31, fell behind by 27 today. Nick Foles' numbers. He's turned it over twice. McCoy, 77 yards on the ground. Macklin with the Eagles' last touchdown. And now it is McCoy. Works his way out to the 27-yard line. McDonald made the tackle, so a huge third down play coming up, and now Jeff Fisher will use a timeout. Stops the clock at 3:42. So the Rams use their first timeout. Well, it was less than an hour ago in real time. This is a 34-7 game, and now the Rams a defensive stop away from getting the ball back, trailing by 6.
It's kind of been the theme in our games this season. It's been like spurts, like college basketball, and we've got another game today where that happens. But we've talked about this clock thing, and really that was earlier in this quarter when you're trying to take time off the clock. When it's a 3-possession game, when it gets to this point, you've got to do what you do best and make sure you're getting first downs. That's how you're going to keep this team off the field, the Rams from coming back on. So I would expect right here, even though it's going to stop the clock, I like this play action they do. I think it's done. It's one of the hardest plays to defend in this offense, and let's see if they've got the guts to go play action with potential clock stoppage.
3rd down and 3. They give it into the hands of Darren Sproles, and he picks up a first down and more. A huge play for the Eagles offense into Rams territory. It is Sproles gaining 26.
This stadium erupted when they saw Sproles go and get down the middle of the field and get this first down.
Well, he had an area to run in, Tony. You've mentioned it today with LaShawn McCoy. There really not being anything there and him having to move laterally. That was Darren Sproles just hitting it downhill. His offensive lineman created a running lane for him.
How about that average on the ground for Sproles?
I'll take it.
New set of downs for the Eagles. Rams have 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. They can stop the clock 3 times, and Sproles diving ahead.
Surprised they didn't get Quinn for lining up in a neutral zone. He was a yard over the ball.
He's been pressing it all game. You wonder if this situation right now, if Darren Sproles' style is more conducive to what you're trying to do than LaShawn McCoy, trying to hit the home run as opposed to just coming up and hitting it and taking what's there.
Well, that whole defense is thinking pass when Sproles was in the game. You know, him out on the, on a little flare route or something to the outside. And all of a sudden you give him the ball and they're not expecting it.
Good use of the clock and the play clock here. Eagles take it all the way down to 4 on the play clock, and it is Sproles. So now we wind down, and the Rams use a timeout at 2:06. So the Eagles facing a 3rd down and 6 with 2:06 remaining. It was a 27-point game. Benny Cunningham would take it in from 14 yards out late in the 3rd quarter. Then Davis 30 yards to Kenny Britt. Early in the 4th, Davis finds Brian Quick in the end zone, 21 unanswered points. Austin Davis with 3 touchdown passes today. Check this out. It was a 27-point deficit at one point. In NFL history, in the regular season, only once has a team come back from more than 27 down to win, and it took overtime. Rams have scored 21 unanswered points. Eagles with a couple of non-offensive scores for the 2nd straight week. A block punt for a touchdown and a defensive score. 3rd down and 6. Eagles keep it on the ground, and Sproles is tackled by McDonald. So that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Eagles will punt it away, so the St. Louis Rams get the ball back. They've come back from 27 down. It's a 6-point game.
Today's game is sponsored by State Farm. Pump up your savings with a discount double check today.
Hey, look, it's the State Farm guy.
Hans and Franz? You pumped up our wallets with the discount double checking, so we want to pump you up. Sorry, what?
Pull us, you flapping loser! You'll thank us later. Roll your boat.
Gently down the loser stream. Doesn't this hurt?
Not with those puny arms.
It's a start.
Yeah, not bad.
Really?
Pump up your savings with a discount double check. State Farm.
I lived the same day over and over.
I'll train you.
You already have. I thought you were dead.
Not yet.
Edge of Tomorrow. Own the digital HD now or the Blu-ray Tuesday.
Silas Ramsbottom.
Bottom.
Hilarious.
Carl, you can work the weekend, right?
Of course. Whatever you need.
Carl, send me that link.
Okay, Gary.
Yes! That's not on my script.
A few more years, and I'll make you your partner.
Dramatic music plays as stunning car arrives.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Carl?
I just gotta chill.
Gotham, followed by Sleepy Hollow. All new tomorrow on Fox.
2 minutes remaining in Philadelphia. Austin Davis and the Rams trailed 34-7 late in the 3rd quarter. Rams have scored touchdowns on 3 straight possessions. And we'll get the ball back. Donnie Jones, the former Ram, punting from the 45-yard line. Austin will let it bounce, and it will be down inside the 10. So the Rams looking to make history. Regular season NFL history, biggest comeback from 28 down. 49ers over the Saints in 1980, but it took overtime. So in regular season play, biggest comeback in regulation from 26 points. Bills over the Colts in 97. Rams must go 92 yards. It's their worst starting field position of the day. Rams have had an 84-yard drive today, a 79, and a 75-yard drive. They have one timeout, trail by 6. Davis on first down, fires downfield, and the catch is made by Brian Quick, and he takes it out to midfield. A 42-yard connection.
This is just a great play by Brian Quick at the point of the catch. Eyes on the ball. Watch him coming from the outside. He's going to have two defenders right there. He just goes up and takes it from him. Malcolm Jenkins loses the ball, tracking back to help out in coverage.
A minute 20 remaining. 1st and 10 from midfield. Here's Davis. Gets the pass away. And it's Cunningham who makes the catch. Tackle made by McLeod after a short gain of 2. The St. Louis Rams trailed by 27 late in quarter 3. Under 1 minute remaining. 2nd down and 8 from the Eagles' 48-yard line. Davis throws, and it's dropped. Austin Pettis unable to make the catch.
He tried to continue to move instead of just stopping and focusing on the catch. It's drifting back shoulder. And he's worried about what he's going to do next instead of securing that ball.
Third down and 8. Davis on 3rd down. Incomplete. Pettis. Again, the intended receiver.
He's had his hands on 2 in a row now. This one looked like it was tough. This is a good play by Brandon Boykin. Look at it right there. He just is unable to keep possession all the way through the process of the catch. Secures it 2 feet down. But you can see Brandon Boykin got his arm up inside there and actually broke the grip on the catch.
Yep, separated the hands. That's exactly what you're taught to do.
We welcome those of you who have just joined us. It comes down to this. 4th down and 8 for the Rams, who trailed by 27 points late in the 3rd quarter. They've scored touchdowns on their last 3 possessions.
That's it. Time ran out. It's delay a game.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
So this will force the Rams back 5 yards. In the history of the National Football League, no team has come back in the regular season to win in regulation after trailing by as many as 27. 49ers beat the Saints in 1980 after trailing by 28, but it took overtime. So the Rams looking to make history when it comes down to this 4th down play. 4th and 13. Davis throws, and it's incomplete. He overthrows Brian Quick. So Austin Davis in his 3rd NFL start. And the St. Louis Rams, after a tremendous comeback, will fall short.
And just a miscommunication going to Brian Quick. Brian Quick's going to break to the inside of the field based on the coverage of Kerry Williams. And I think Austin Davis wanted him to go straight up vertically. But look who's coming into the area. You had some adjustments on the ball in flight. So Jared Cook does pop wide open. But, you know, Tony, we talked about what do you do in that situation. Philadelphia was much more aggressive on that series.
Absolutely.
And on that last play, 4th and 13, it was actually secondary pressure that forced the early throw by Austin Davis.
So the Eagles, who led by 27, will win by 6, raise their record to 4-1. Giants have won today. Cowboys with a victory in overtime. Eagles have won 7 straight at home, but some anxious moments for the crowd here in Philadelphia. Chip Kelly and Jeff Fisher embrace. So the Eagles win it by 6 to New Orleans. Dick Stockton, Kirk Morrison, and Christina Pink.